Off Indiana 83-77. Basketball School 83. Football School 77. Rename the movie. It ain't the Hoosiers, it's the Huskers.
It's all about going out and executing and, trying to go out there and, play as mistake-free as you possibly can.
Up top to Hoiberg, got a good look for three. Got it. Bang, bang, ringo here in Ann Arbor for Hoiberg.
So it's important for our guys to go out there and set the tone and not let the moment be too big.
Mass shoots the threes on the money. Got it! Smack down the hole. Right down the avenue. It's a 2-point game. 68-66. It's Hoiberg with the basketball. Hoiberg changes speeds, drives it, no call. Where's the foul? Put up and in. By Mass. Great Mass.
It's important for us, to go down there and get our crowd into it. I think we're going to have a really good crowd in Oklahoma City, and it's our job to get them into it.
Puts it up. God! 2 seconds to go. Inbounds play. I'm going to pass out.
It's a great time of year. It's a fun time of year. I'll talk to our guys about enjoying it.
And there's the ball game.
Good morning. Welcome in Hurrdat Sports Live, presented by Next Gen Mail Medical. That's DB. I'm Ravi Lulla here at Hurrdat Sports HQ. What's up, DB?
How we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Saying I wasn't too bad. I think I can get hype. I didn't come in hype, but I think I.
You can come in hyped?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. And unless it's my own game, I don't get like that.
Okay.
So
a little more low key.
Oh yeah, that's just my. Yeah, that's totally my demeanor.
You know what I'm hyped about?
Yeah, what's that?
I have to give a little shout out to our listeners here.
Why?
They're very funny.
Oh, the bracket names?
The bracket names are incredible. There's more that I'm kind of looking through right now. The bracket names are incredible.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I mean, most of them are at my expense. So I didn't get near as kick out of it as you did.
No, you know what I'm going to do though? I think we're going to go.
There are some funny ones.
There are some ones that poke fun at me as well, but we're going to go through these, some of my favorites later on here. And whoever we decide has the best one, I'm going to get you a free t-shirt. I think we've got some more see ya, have a good day, love you shirts.
Yeah.
I'm going to get those out.
I didn't even get one yet.
Okay, we'll get you one for you too then.
Yeah, it's my friend.
So my original name that I was going to put up there was going to be Damon's Crypto Stash.
That's dumb. Although there's a few crypto references.
Yeah, we got DB's crypto game.
Yeah, there's a few crypto
That's
references.
a pretty good one. There's a lot of vacuum seal games.
Yeah. The Dayole as in Dayole shrimp.
That one's hilarious.
I mean, that got a little chortle.
It was that's one of my favorite ones, just because of the spelling.
How about the Dayole?
Yeah, well, and the shrimp.
Yeah,
because I'm like, he's clearly doing a debt-left shrimp thing, which I love. That's incredible.
How about the wrinkly dog?
Yeah, we got wrinkly corn dog.
Yeah, that was cute.
Sauter caught a stray out here too.
Sauter's lawn.
Yeah. There was a couple that were not related to us specifically. One was Just Beat Shane, which I like.
Yeah.
Just Beat Shane. Full Mast is pretty good. We got Ahoy Hoy from yesterday. I think they spelled it wrong, but I appreciate the effort. I think they spelled it in the Hawaiian way. That's with an I instead of a Y. Ahoy Hoy.
You never know.
We've got The Price, as in Price Sanford is right. That's a good one. What else do we have here? Oh, we've got Where's the foul?
I think I'm gonna pass out. Saying we should send that to him.
There's another one I don't know if I can say regarding our friend Kent.
Did I miss that?
Maybe.
Hang on.
It's like fourth on the list.
I know I can find it.
If you it's like fourth on the rundown list.
Yeah. Because it's just the letter.
Okay. One of them is Kent Pavelka's O face.
Yeah. Do we make faces?
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about. It's like, ah! It's more of an ah face than an O face, but that's okay.
Well, you know what it is. Never looked at myself.
We've got
ASMR corn dog.
That one's really good.
I mean, like, what are we doing? So there's just a run, right? Like ASMR corn dogs, DB's countertop seafood, DB's missing Tupperware, day-old shrimp, DB's sealed corn dogs, wrinkly corn dogs, DB's crypto game, vacuum sealed corn dog. Now this low key was funny because this is a deep pull.
Yeah.
Ravi loves seltzers.
Yes. Yeah. That was a good one. There's also a Ravi Hearts Dan Hurley. There's one that just spelled out. I have to say it a certain way. Ravi.
Yeah. That's
a good one.
That's out of breath, Brian.
Yeah.
Who right about now we are enjoying a very mysterious Lakers run.
We've got gum in your ears? ?
That's I don't even know why we're voting. Like that one's
pretty good.
Yeah, and the way that thing was birthed.
Yes, also very good.
I was really, really frustrated.
You were super mad for no reason.
Yeah, I just made it up.
Well, I don't want to say for no reason. I mean, compared.
So it was 30 minutes of foolishness. And you pretending not to be able to hear.
Was that was the Jen Jin?
Yes.
Wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. No, I was thinking.
It was way more than 30. That thing is going on today. And I think the part that set me off is when you went pen and I said it different. You go, no, those sounded the exact same. And I can't remember what I was talking about.
So I think this started with that Red Panda movie.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then you started using other examples, and I was like, I can't hear the difference.
Yeah, the Jen thing, like that set that
set the whole thing off.
That was the party starter.
Yeah, that set the whole thing off.
The pen thing, because then the list, everybody got involved. And you guys just and we read Jacob's text message, and he was like, "No, you actually said such and such," and I was like, "No, I didn't."
My favorite is when Jacob just absolutely, like, with no room for like nuance or gray areas,
just
like, this is what happened.
Yeah, he goes, "No,"
unequivocally.
Yeah.
There was one in here. I think they must have changed their name. It was DB's Good Piece of Cheese.
Oh, big good piece of cheese guy.
So I think that one's. I think they must. Have
I haven't filled out my bracket.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make you do that live on the air in about an hour.
Well, I have to do like 3.
Well, okay.
Can I just insert them all? Can I just do the same bracket for them all?
If you want to, yeah. Are they all on ESPN?
I think so.
If they're all on ESPN, they'll carry across your groups.
My buddy Chad sent me his. I don't know if I want. There's only a couple things I would maybe change from bracket to bracket.
Yeah, there's like maybe a couple like picks here and there that I might.
Well, how do you know what I'm thinking? You're only speaking for you.
I am speaking for me. I'm agreeing with you that I also would only change if I did.
Are you a big multi-bracket guy?
Not really. I used to do a couple.
Ravi, Rico, what do you have? About 7 brackets? 8 maybe? He's like, no.
He's got at least 3. He told me. Are you gonna have 3?
I have my actual bracket, which I feel terrible about. I have my vibes bracket, just picking teams based off vibes.
Yeah.
And then I have my yearly ESPN FPI bracket where I just let ESPN pick, and that's always my worst bracket.
So did you just like what's your bracket names? Like Be More Mellow or
no? My one that I put in the that one is it would be nice to see.
It would be nice to see.
This is based on what we were talking about yesterday, me and Ravi, our movie quote.
Oh. I can't see in here.
So
it would be nice to see.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
How does a movie like Django Unchained elicit such laughter?
Because a lot of the lines are funny. I get the overall like theme of the movie is not comedy, but a lot of the lines, especially when the rednecks are being stupid, are really funny.
Like, honestly, the most hilarious lines are all off of one scene.
Yeah. The KKK scene where they're like
the raid scene,
their horses. Yeah.
And then mess up the bags, and they're just like, I can't see that this thing. I can't see. You can't see. All that matters can the damn horse see. That's a raid.
I mean, what are we doing?
You don't ask me and mine for nothing.
Nothing. I watch my wife slave all day and night, making 30 bags for you ungrateful sons of. And all I hear is criticize, criticize, criticize. I can quote that whole scene. Don't get me started.
Yeah, I can totally tell. Wow.
I mean, I think one of my the funniest lines in all of in my favorite movies is Inglourious Bastards.
No, TK, Django Unchained is not supposed to be funny.
I think there are scenes that are supposed to be
it's
funny.
Tarantino, so there are some things where you're going to be like, but I mean, much along the lines of like Hateful Eight or Kill Bill, like there's some humor in there, but it's not like
it's not a
it's also
comedy.
supposed to be
what
like
do you mean it's supposed to be funny? That would be a comedy.
Over
TK.
the top violence. Like it's buckets of blood for no reason. Like I said, the part where he shoots Candy's wife and from the top of the stairs and she flies straight back.
Yeah.
The angle makes no sense.
Yeah, the forensics guys would have struggled with.
Yeah. He shot her with a pistol. And she
she threw herself sideways. I mean, why not?
Gets thrown back like she got hit by a car.
You never know.
It's fine.
No, I think there's supposed to be humorous elements. I understand the slavery in general, not funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't get the comedic value. I mean, it's all right, I guess. That would be like, nah, it's probably too early for that.
T-Mac says, once you all started talking comedy of Django, I knew Robbie was going to bring in Inglourious Bastards.
So
I think
I was getting ready to
movie.
go there. That would be like saying that to like the group that was being hunted in the movie, and you try to sit next to them and be like, oh no, it was supposed to be funny. And they'd be like, yeah, no.
I mean, I could understand how
Thank you, T-Mac, for that little baby runway.
it might be less funny for you
To some.
if for some people, I do think there are funny scenes. I don't think it's a comedy overall.
Oh.
I'm just saying the scene in Inglourious Bastards where he's doing the Italian, that's funny. Buongiorno.
He said, where'd you say you're from again? Even I remember that stupid movie. And
You're going to move to France.
And I wasn't even locked.
Antonio Margarete. It's a funny movie.
Stupid sense of humor.
Well, maybe. Rico, why are you doing that?
That's not me.
Oh, that's Austin?
No, that's a cut up.
No, did you see the thing?
What
He
thing?
didn't see it. Put it back up.
Yeah. That's about right.
It's not. Slavery's not funny, kids. But there are elements of that movie which are funny.
10 toes down.
It's fictionalized a little bit, so there's
TK, at what point do you think I'm on the jury and you can convince me? No, extremely over the top is not always funny.
I think it depends on your sense of humor. I agree that it's not always funny, but in that instance, I think it's funny.
I mean, like what are we talking about?
Yes, Juan, I remember at least Harold and Kumar in American Pie. I don't know what that has to do with any of these, just comedies, I guess, but
I don't know. Maybe the Kumar reference.
Wow. You big Kumar guy?
I'm going out on a limb.
You big med school guy?
No.
Robbie, what are your thoughts on White Castle?
Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan.
Never mind then.
You gonna ask me about Good Burger?
No, why would I do that?
Ooh, Mondo Burger.
I was going to ask you about orange soda.
Wow.
Can I just? Nah, I don't know if I should say that.
I mean, why not?
So there was one time Rico, you, me, and Kenny, and I think somebody else went to Rib Shack, and I texted DB and I was like, I was like, these are the people I went to Rib Shack with. Do you want to guess what drinks everybody got?
Yeah, I nailed it.
And he goes, Because I think either you or Kenny got grape, and the other one
Kenny
got
grape.
and you got orange.
I got orange.
And
My process of elimination was sensational.
you're
Yeah,
like, well,
no,
you
DB
got
crushed
Diet Coke, I know that. And
I went with amount of melanin and kinkiness of the hair in terms of my varying degrees of.
Glad you said hair there.
So is orange kinkier than purple? What's happening here?
Orange is further away from naps than purple.
Like sleeping?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, Ravi. We'll go with sleeping.
So like I could get an orange soda, but I couldn't get a purple soda.
You'd be more apt to get an orange
okay.
soda
Gotcha.
than you would a purple
All right.
soda.
Just trying to understand here.
Yeah, it's no worries. You watch enough Django Unchained, you'll get it.
What kind of soda are you getting?
Strawberry.
Where does strawberry fall on the orange purple list?
That's the guy that like wants to be hood, but he's really not. He just thinks that it's trendy to get strawberry because that's what people get. They get Fanta.
I don't want to throw any of my guys under the bus. I won't say anything else.
Oh no, them guys are getting lemonades.
That's the strawberry is the suburbs.
What do you mean them
That's the
guys?
suburbs drink.
Yeah, they're going with lemonade. I don't want the sugar.
You know lemonade has sugar in it, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No, it's
Not the point.
No, okay.
just a squeezed
I'm
lemon
harkening
water.
it back to the Sauter reference of weaning off soda.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
but slamming a drink that is equally.
I think he was on diet soda too, and now he's on full diesel lemonade. I'm like, bud, I don't think that's not better. I don't. You've been watching too many TikTok influencers.
I just wanted to let him off the hook.
Stephen Young's a big Dr. Pepper strawberry fan.
Gnomes can stereotype. It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Why do I assume mischievousness with gnomes?
I believe that is
That's their thing.
like mythologically their characteristics. I think that's why somebody called Austin a gnome the other day.
He is a little button pusher.
He's a little garden gnome.
Yeah, KP, I'm not touching that one either.
Jose Bueno, Diet Coke's always the best option, 100% of the time.
Isn't Diet Coke not good for you?
It depends on who you ask. It's like 99.9% water. They just add a little spice. All sodas are 99.9% water. Like scientifically.
No, I'm not disagreeing.
That's why I never understood people. They're like, oh, it dehydrates you. It's like, no, it doesn't.
That thing wet.
It's still,
Yeah, soda's good for you.
That's what my
I'm not saying
mom.
it's good
That's what
for
my
you.
mom would say.
Yeah, it's not true. People thought because of the caffeine that it dehydrated you. It's like it hydrates you less effectively
I'm
than
sorry,
water.
Addison.
But also, water hydrates you less effectively than things with like sodium in it. So what are we doing?
Now you're gonna make me check my drink.
Funky Giblet says Sauter could at least do half lemonade, half tea. I am a big I'm a big Arnold Palmer guy. I like an Arnold
So I
Palmer.
ate with my guy yesterday, and he could not get an Arnold Palmer because their drinks only came in bottles, pre-bottled.
You know they do make pre-bottled Arnold Palmer.
Yeah, I think you get the canned Arizona things or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think on their inventory list they're like, we should invest in
Maybe.
having bottled Arnold Palmers in our inventory.
I think they should. Delicious.
We had about 17 other things.
Where was this? Where do you? Oh,
No free publicity.
All right.
It's good. It's a good place.
Yeah.
It's very quiet. Seats about 12 people.
Little hole in the wall.
Yes.
It's your kind of place.
Extremely popular though.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
They move you along to the side of the wall so there's enough room for people to get in.
Jay Saudi asked if I'm an ice or no. I'm a big ice guy. Lots of ice.
Yeah, which gives me the willies because you let stuff sit around for a long time. And I always want to take it upon myself to grab it and look and make sure you're okay, but it's not mine. So I walk by it and I'm literally like, how's the ice ratio?
Gonna be all right.
Yeah, it does things to me.
I usually do a lot of ice, but I drink it fast enough it doesn't like water it down.
Hey, Joe Good, if you're I'm in front of a computer, but you're probably better at this. Can you look and see, like not those non-flavored waters? He wouldn't know Hy-Vee because he's in California, but those carbonated flavored waters. Did they have aspartame in them?
Oh,
because I drank about 74 of those in a week, and we're in like 3 years they're going to come out that those things are killing you.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I don't know
like peach melba and.
Do you remember the brand name?
Well, just Hy-Vee.
Okay.
Hy-Vee flavored water.
See what we got here. See what we can do.
No, like those.
Like
Which, by the way, Rico, when I started buying those, they were 77 cents.
I bet they're not anymore.
They're now like a sale would be 10 for 10, but they're usually like $1.29 now.
All right, what
Do
do
you
we
to
got?
go talk to my guy?
No, thanks, Giblets. He says he doesn't think so. that would be a travesty.
Can I get some ingredients up in her?
I do like sparkling ice as well, TK. We were at the volleyball with Coach, or we were at volleyball Sunday, so he brought me back ice, and she goes, and I hadn't had one in, I don't know, probably a month, and she goes, "Here, Dad, I bought this for you." And in my head, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, "Oh, that's nice." I hadn't had one of these in a while, and then after about 5 minutes, I was like, "Wait a minute, Zoe, how'd you get this?" And she goes, "Oh yeah," and she takes out a wad of money and she gives it back to the coach. I was like, "You took the man's money?"
What's she like, pickpocket it? What'd she do?
He must have He must have given her a 20 or something. No, it was more than that because she balled the change. She balled the bills up.
It's filtered carbonated water and natural flavor, so that gives you no information whatsoever.
All right.
As
all
ingredients.
right. So my man, no, the young lady. I don't know. I can't
So
tell
it's
by the
probably pretty
advertisement.
good, huh?
Elcar, some flavored sparkling water isn't sweetened like Waterloo. Waterloo is my jam.
Mm.
But I'm on Polar Seltzer too, because Polar Seltzer somehow came with 32 cans in a case.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't I guess it's a case. Does a case have a specific amount? We think case is 24 or 8.
I don't think it has to.
Yeah, it had 32 of those.
Mm.
So I'm off a Clear American, Todd. That used to be my jam because they had Fuji Apple, but I've been off of them for probably 10 years, I think.
I'm going to go the opposite direction. Everybody's anti-aspartame. I want more. Give me more aspartame. Like, load that stuff up. Give me more of it.
Why?
Because I think it's great for you.
Ravi.
I'm just zagging on this.
Kind of a hot take. Big MSG guy too. Going to bring that back.
I think MSG. I think it's a hoax around why people. I think the MSG thing.
I look for it online to buy in bulk.
I think it's a scapegoat where I think people that aren't used to well-seasoned cuisine, maybe it didn't sit with them the way that they thought it should, and they needed a scapegoat. Now
there are lots of man, Channel 3, Sean, you're probably the reason why that's the hardest flavor to get.
Oh, the strawberry one?
Yeah, just plain strawberry. It's that or peach.
Yeah.
Are the two best flavors. Now, some I leave alone. The key lime, I could take or leave. Don't say anything. Oh, this is why I don't like it. I could take or leave the white grape. I pass on the black cherry.
I like black cherry in general.
I think it's overrated.
It's
that and cherry lime. I don't really get.
I don't like cherry lime in like prepackaged things. I do enjoy.
I think that's because people don't buy it, Todd. They know it sucks.
I do enjoy a good cherry limeade.
Yeah,
like with the ice, like in the styrofoam cup.
I saw something the other day that got my eye. It was 2 for $5, and one of the flavors was crisp apple. But I'd never had it before, so I didn't know anything about it. It was. I think it was. He said, "LOL, strawberry hard to get." I can't get anything past him. He said, "No black cherry." No. Wait, and Scott, are you playing with us baseball? I want to know if he's playing with us.
Playing what?
50 and over.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing a thing.
Yeah, I didn't mean to tell everybody. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. That was really stupid.
If you want, I've got what kind of bats are you using?
So I'm gonna have to maybe all four of all the bats that I have are only softball.
Sure. I'm just saying I
only have one softball bat. I'm not that guy.
You've got 4. You already said it. It's fine.
Okay.
Does it, Scott? Do they have to be like certified a certain way or something? Because I've got a
Drop 3, huh?
almost brand new. It's a drop 3, but it's from like 2005, so it is juicy.
All right, let me. What's the ounce? What's the ounces?
It's 3330, I think.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's either 3330 or 3431. That's all I use.
3431 is not. That's too heavy.
I think it's a 3330 though.
I'm
pretty sure.
I can't use 3431.
I believe it's a 3330. It's I'll double check when I get home. But it's like it was on the very first wave of the specifications.
Better get a sticker.
Yeah. So it was like on the very first wave of that. So it is still pretty hot.
I was playing out at MP Dodge as a throw-in, and after the very first ball I hit, the I was running home plate. He's like, Can you see that bat? I was like, dang, in this league too? He's like, no sticker. And he put it by the side of the fence. And I was like, the horror. I feel ashamed because they're calling me a ringer anyway. Like, hot bat guy.
Yeah, you come in as a ringer and with an illegal bat. Dang,
I know,
DB.
it's U-Trip versus ASA. It's different.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's I'll bring it in. I'll see if I can remember bringing it in tomorrow.
No, I'll be texting you over that.
Yeah. It's pretty hot still. I took a few swings with it probably a year and a half ago.
I'm playing with Django, Scott. I think we got a sorry name. I think it's the Omaha Cowboys.
Oh, that's not very good.
He laughed. He's like, LOL. I was like, that's not funny. Those guys rot.
I also have this one's pretty dead because I used it a lot before I bought the new one and right before I stopped playing. But I also had a super hot Black Magic.
Yeah, we couldn't use those anymore.
That was that one's pretty dead now though, because I used that one a lot.
I think the one that came and went the quickest is we had a mic in that stayed legal for seemed like about 3 weeks. Literally about 3 weeks.
So
I think it was the Freak.
It's Miller time. I don't think mine's not an Omaha, but I do think it's a TPX. I think it's a Louisville TPX.
Yeah,
It's like gold.
Oh God, I don't want flamboyant. My putter's bad enough.
It's great. It's a good looking bat. I got it because it was that color too. I was like, it's not gold. It's like a yellowish. It's not like gold. You said cool? Is that what?
Yep.
Yeah. Super cool.
That's what I said. Can I get to something real quick before
absolutely.
we have to take a break and Rico has a fit?
No,
are
we're
we
fine.
getting?
We're only a half hour in. We're good.
Where's AJ? Is he here?
He's in the other room.
Well, he wasn't when he might get here after we do.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you on injuries with the seedings in college basketball?
So
stealths were hot too.
The stealths were.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time with this because
I can't ever take giblets seriously. But that's what it was. It was, but he could be referring to
lots of things.
Anything.
I have a really hard time punishing a team that earned the right to be there, even if part of that team isn't going to be playing. Like I really
did you feel like SMU sold you a bill of goods by intimating that BJ Edwards is going to play?
Well, that's sort of the thing that people do, right? I mean, is they'll be like, oh yeah, we think he's going to be back. We think he's going to be back. I'm pretty sure they knew he was not going to be back. I don't believe them at all.
Well, conversely, you got word on Sang right away.
Yeah.
Barring any unexpected setbacks, said Coach Cross.
Theo Sing's going to play, which I think is actually a benefit for Nebraska, but that's just me. We can get into that later.
I actually do too.
We'll talk to I forgot his name. I'm an idiot. Let's set the lineup real quick. We've got Brian Edwards at 8:45.
God, he fired off his picks.
I know.
Early. Dude is locked.
He's ready.
And Michael Bruntz at 9, and then Craig Stephenson. He covers Troy for AL.com. We'll talk Troy, Nebraska at 9:30. But no, I think from a matchup standpoint, Sing is a much easier cover for Rink Mast. I
agree.
Than Bellamy.
I agree.
Bellamy's
probably their best athlete.
By far their best athlete. Like I don't think it's particularly close. I think Dowd is a good athlete, but he's a better basketball player than he is an athlete. Like
you're talking about Dowd is a better basketball player.
Yes, than he is an athlete.
Yeah, because I think he's their best player.
Yes, for sure. I think he's looks like a better athlete because of how smart he is about getting to spots. I don't think he's overly athletic. Bellamy's bouncy. Bellamy's a good athlete.
I want to know. I'm going to ask him because there's something. If you watch enough games now, somehow there was something that happened about halfway through. I wonder if it's in correlation with Bellamy playing. They stopped shooting as many threes.
They did, yeah.
Like early in the season, that's all they would do.
Yeah, like if all you saw was the USC game, you would think they're a different team than the way they played later down the stretch.
I want to ask him why that was.
I am interested in that. I wonder because Bellamy didn't really start getting more minutes until later than that. I felt like I don't know that they were directly correlated, but I do think he gives them. He kind of plays that almost like classic dunker spot where he'll go from short corner to short corner. And he kind of just lives around the rim and waits for somebody to dump something off to him. But I think he's a tough cover for Nebraska. They don't have a guy that sort of fits that skill set, sort of the same way that Troy doesn't have a guy to run around with Price. Like, unless you're going.
So I just don't. To that point, though.
Yeah.
Troy can play like 6 different defenses.
They throw a lot of junky stuff at you, right? So it might be challenging, and they probably will have to, because unless you want to go like heavy keel minutes, which I don't think they do.
But here's the thing, though. If you're scouting Nebraska, they have like I bet you.
Mm-hmm.
How many different offensive sets you think Nebraska's ran this year?
I always struggle with this because
you're talking about variations off
between
of things.
Between that sets versus like motion, right? Because you have like quick hitters that get you into your motion offense versus like a set play. Like, it's a little more ambiguous than I think people tend to think. I would say they've probably run 50 set plays.
I was going to say 100.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yes, whatever the number is, it's a lot.
Like, it's incredible.
I think they use a lot of, I call them quick hitters. Basically, it's like 2 or 3 actions, and then they get into their motion from that.
How about like with just in the last 2 weeks, they're getting Price the ball
in a bunch of different spots.
And like within like 15 feet.
Yeah, which is good. Do that more. Do that more. He's a good shooter from that range. If you like, here's the thing that I think we struggle with a lot of times with prolific 3-point shooters. And to be fair, some of them aren't good in the mid range. They don't.
That's how Miami always looks. I'm just saying, like, they're tough. They're a tough cat. I'm glad you guys get to see all the teams that I ask you about. Are they good or not? The Miamis, the NC States. You guys are gonna say the exact same thing about Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
They are, and now they don't have Michael Brown.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
they're gonna be like,
you're gonna
be like, why do they play like this?
I might need to switch my my pick on that one.
Can I just don't do what I say?
Okay.
Well, you never do anyway. I'm just gonna put this out there.
Mm-hmm.
The line has since the Michael Brown news, the line has only changed 1 point.
Do you think they baked it in originally?
Yes.
Like, they didn't think that he was gonna. Yeah.
So be careful.
So what's it at now?
4.5.
That's pretty. I mean,
it was 5.5, 6. No, Michael Brown, it's 4.5. There wasn't like this massive move.
No,
for a line shift. So I'm just word of advice.
Yeah, if I'm looking for,
don't overreact to the news.
No, so South Florida.
I agree, Corn Raider. They're not.
I don't think this is I've said this all week. This isn't a bad matchup for Nebraska.
And I like the fact he's not afraid to say it either.
It just isn't. It's not a bad matchup for Nebraska. I think people are afraid to say it because if somehow, knock on wood, Nebraska still loses, they want to be.
It'd just be a bad loss.
Yeah, it's just a bad loss.
It's a bad loss.
Like, people want to be able to go back and get it and say, like, oh, no, Troy's this, and this. No, like, they should beat Troy. They're much better than Troy. Even stylistically, Troy should not pose problems for them. This is a team Nebraska should handle. It just is.
I will say this, since you guys are asking me advice as a resident basketball nerd. Jeremy, if South Florida wins game 1, you're probably closer to being right than not.
Who's the 3 in that section? That's Michigan State?
Yeah.
I'm not a Michigan State guy, though.
If they get past the opener, Jeremy, you're going to look pretty smart. Because South Florida can score. Mm-hmm. There will be a ton of points in this game today.
Yeah, so that's kind of...
Wait, are they today?
Yeah, I think they're right after Nebraska.
They're after Nebraska.
They're 12:30. So I was kind of leaning on a possible South Florida upset anyway, and the information that Brown isn't playing is kind of pushing me.
They can flat out score. So I'm just saying, like, if they win today, you could look pretty smart. Gutsy pick though.
Raider, what do you mean by yard ball? I'm not familiar with that term. Yard ball.
Corn Raider, don't do it.
I'm just asking. I don't know what yard ball
Don't
means.
do it. The cool thing about you, I don't know if this is cool. I think you have to learn to navigate it. 1 minute, he's making jokes about Django Unchained. The next, he's going to bristle up at yard ball.
What do you mean?
It's very complex.
What do you mean?
Don't do it, Corn Raider. Don't do it.
Ross asked, who else likes McNeese over Vandy? I like McNeese. I don't know if I like him over Vandy.
Does McNeese, I meant to look this up. Does McNeese, sloppy turnovers, does McNeese take care of the basketball?
Let me check here for you.
How many turnovers a game does McNeese average?
Ooh, I'm not on turnovers per game, but they're
what that's worth?
top 35 in the country.
Knock it off, Dixie.
Turnover percentage wise. So they're only at 14% turnover percentage.
Okay. So they're probably take pretty good care of the ball.
But they force a ton of turnovers.
So
they're first in the country turnover.
Go watch Vandy.
Yeah.
They are elite at taking the ball away from you.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting.
So
because McNeese takes care of the basketball.
You have to be careful with what we don't and do like about Vandy, because their tandem of guards, and this isn't hyperbole, they're as good as anybody in the country at taking the ball away from you. And I don't mean waiting for an errant pass. I mean taking your cookies.
Like take it.
Yeah, goody goo goo. Like, never mind.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Sometimes I feel like we're sitting on my couch. Knock it off.
To be fair, this would be my same reaction if we were sitting on your couch. I'd be like, what's
a goody goo goo? Cookies, give it here. Never mind. I don't know. I don't want to use my hands, but I hate. So I don't like this guy either. Hands in the pocket guy, but
get loose, get the hands.
Tiger makes fun of me for talking with my hands.
No, talk with your hands. That's fine.
Oh, thank you.
You can't be like Ron Burgundy. Like, what do I do with my? Or not Ron Burgundy. What's the?
Aren't you guys weird like that in pictures?
Talladega Nights guy.
What do I do?
What do I do with my hands?
What do I do?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
My zipper's not zipped.
What's his name in that movie? Ricky Bobby. What happened there?
It's not zipped.
You could zip it.
I need a drawstring. This is like my fat kid clothes.
I mean, you always wear stuff that's like 8 sizes too big.
Why are you in my pocket?
I'm not in your pocket. I'm just, you tell me, you come in wearing the offensive line coach's shirt. That's a 4X.
This one's a 3.
And like, you're down like below your playing weight almost. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I saw a good number yesterday. It's a decent number.
Yeah.
Ain't where I want to be, but anyway.
It's all right.
I thought of you last night. Now, and this isn't because of it's anything I ate. I just think something's wrong with me.
Mm-hmm.
I laid on my bathroom floor in the basement last night.
Why is that?
I hurt.
What happened?
Nothing. I felt like my appendix burst. Hour and 31 minutes. And I went downstairs so nobody would hear me.
I like how you time it.
Well, yeah, I came back up. It was 3:31.
At least you thought of Ravi.
What?
Not me.
I did. I was like, because I'm laying on the floor, and are you laughing at me already? I'm laying on the floor, and Rico, this is how much he's in my medulla oblongata. It's what did I eat today? Because he's going to ask me. If I tell him, he's going to say, "What did you have?" I ate a very nice, non-contaminated day. And it wasn't like that kind. It was just like I just felt like somebody was taking my stomach and just like wringing it out. It hurt. It wasn't a poopy thing.
That's not like a me question. When anyone asks, hey, or when anyone says, hey, I was having stomach problems, the next logical question is, did you eat something? Like, what'd you eat? Like, that's the next logical question to my stomach hurts.
So I'm like laying in the field. I was like, what the hell? What the hell?
Where's the foul?
Where the hell?
Robbie was right.
Eat anything?
No.
Okay.
And then it was just like a, and he's like, oh, I'm good.
Do that noise again.
That was pretty good.
Sounds like a queef.
We can hear you.
Huh?
Just because you whisper doesn't mean the mic doesn't pick it up.
Oh.
We're going to take a break. Bruin Steve says non-contaminated by your standards or by Robbie's standards? That's a very good question. Yeah, we need to take a break. Let's that DB's over in the corner there. I'm Ravi Lulla. We'll be right back. More Hurrdat Sports Live.
It's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Edwards Hyundai. Save up to $7,000 off MSRP on the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy all-wheel drive. March Mania deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Score big with these savings. Or finance the 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE all-wheel drive at 0% for 72 months, starting at just $461 a month. Getaway deals this good won't last. Head to Edwards Hyundai today.
We're just exciting. We're really excited about the game, and I think it's going to be a great environment here with us because of our fans. So it's going to be a normal, straight-up game for us.
Yeah. What has been the talks with this team after the Big Ten tournament, and what kind of conversations have been had in these locker rooms?
Yeah, we just need to keep, all we said is we just keep the walls up, get our principles straight, and in the end, we're going to have the glory. So that's it.
You're listening to Hurrdat Sports Live.
Welcome back, Hurrdat Sports Live. That's DB. I'm Ravi Lulla here at Hurrdat Sports HQ. I just want to catch up on a few comments here. Jose Bueno says, free speech. Tyga says, off to a heater of a start. S. Kelly says, Mike works just fine, DB. TK says, go touch that putting green, DB. Jay Saudi says, wait, it's not Friday. Funky says, clip that, please. Kobe says, take a lap, DB. He did take a lap. Walked it off a little bit. A lot of people thought you were in a timeout chair when you left the screen. They kind of went and put DB in the corner there. DK says, I just imagine DB sitting on that putting green, staring at the floor like a kid put in timeout. No, we didn't put DB in timeout. We would never. It's all good.
Yep. Yeah.
You doing all right?
I'm good. So I come back from around the corner, and all I hear is Sasha laughing her brains out.
She came in here
didn't even
crying.
know she was here.
Yeah, she came in here crying, like laughter tears.
Yeah. Yep. We're good.
So I think the finalists for the
can I just
yeah.
No, I better let it ride. So it's this, Rico. It's that.
Yeah.
I thought
you can still hear him though, right?
Well, the thing is, you didn't do that. It was just right there, and you just said it.
You just whispered it.
Like usually you do, or you'll take the headset off, but you didn't. You just didn't.
Or you cover the mouth. You don't.
Yeah. I'm sorry, DB. I won't make any more sound effects.
That's fine. Okay.
So I think the finalists for our best bracket name, which you still have time to get in.
Oh, shoot.
You still have time to get in. I'll put it in the chat here.
And all those times everybody said they couldn't hear me.
Turn
him up. We can't hear him. Turn him up.
It appears we fixed the audio.
That's great.
I'm going to drop the link in the chat here once again for our bracket. So if you want to join, you've got a few more hours to join in there. That's
I'm just gonna do mine rapid fire. Well,
yeah.
Last week or last year I did it at like 11:04.
I know. We're gonna do it right now.
No. Oh, my man Doc Ock is in.
He has my wrestling picks. I do have a couple of changes. That's like my wrestling dude.
So you've got about 3.5 more hours to get in on the picks here, get in on our pool. The link is in the chat. I think my finalists for best bracket names as of right now. I do really enjoy vacuum seal corn dogs. That's a good one. Gum in your ears is definitely a finalist. I think Dale Schrempf.
I don't think like stuff that happens on the days that I'm having a meltdown should count.
I think it all counts, DB.
That was a meltdown day.
Do you want gum in your ears out of the?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It was hilarious when I saw it.
So we got gum in your ears, Dale Schrempf. That's I thought, I'll be honest, I don't think it's a finalist. I did laugh a lot at Sauter's Lawn. I thought that was funny. That was
that was your guys' big fight.
Yeah, that was a deep cut. Kempa Velka's O face is really funny.
That open, Shane, I think we should send that to him.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy that.
I think he'd like that.
Yeah. Just send him the open. So those are my three finals.
Or you can put it on social media and I can tag him if you want, Shane. I can just say, hey, hope you slept better. Because he was up around the same time I was last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I told him it was the hotel pillows. He said, I can't sleep. Weird. Imagine that. I said, yeah, it's hotel pillows.
Yeah. David, our guy, is old white guy, Lil Dave.
Dude is amazingly funny.
Yeah.
Given,
I mean, I guess you could be funny at any age. But.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, Bob Newhart, rest in peace, was funny.
Kind of, but quick, like kind of just hip enough.
Like I'll rock with that.
Austin went with white balance.
Of course he did.
Nobody's made being Anglo cooler than Austin.
Well, I don't know about cool. He's owned it.
He's like taking it to like next level.
Carol's in as DB's food storage problems.
Okay. That made the cut. That was in
that was on the list.
That was on the list.
That was on the list. So we've got some good ones in there. We got some quality. Got some quality name entrants.
Are you having any problems with you said you may change a few. Would you like to throw some at me before you?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna click on my bracket here because there are a few that I think I'm gonna change. Go ahead.
Do you know why you want to change them?
Yeah, so I mean, I talked about South Florida. I think I want to change that one. I also sort of by default, because I didn't really like I don't like the lower half of that East region very much.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't like Michigan State, but I didn't think Louisville was going to beat them. And now I don't think
Are they playing is that at the Wellness Center? Or is that Greenville? Are you talking Greenville?
I don't have the locations on here. I just mean the UConn, UCLA, Michigan State, Louisville part of that bracket.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go in we're changing this real time right now. I'm going to go South Florida over Louisville. And based on your sage advice, I'm also going to go South Florida over Michigan State.
It could very much happen.
Because I think you're right. I think if they beat Louisville, Michigan State, I don't think the way their defense has played the last few games, I think they're going to give up like 100 points to South Florida.
It's a gutsy pick, and I see. Was that Jeremy? I see what he's trying to do, having them in the Sweet 16. But today, obviously, is critical. You get one. I certainly think you get two.
And then. So that region's tough for me in general because I think Duke is gonna get bounced, but I don't think I can see them getting bounced until St. John's.
What'd you do with VC? I know they're gonna assume I lack objectivity, but if anybody can break down their own team, I think it's me.
Yeah.
What did you do with VCU and Carolina?
I took Carolina. It felt too trendy.
Okay, so
it felt too trendy.
This is weird because I just usually talk about watching hoops. The one thing that made me think Carolina was going to win this game. What's the money line normally with a 2 or less point fave?
Like 115, 120.
It's still minus 145 on the money line.
That's pretty aggressive. That's like a 4.5, 5 number.
It's like a 2.5, 3.
Okay.
That's high.
Yeah.
For what people think about this game, in my opinion. So I'm giving it context.
It's a little too trendy, and that's not a good reason for me. It's just it's a little too trendy, the VCU over North Carolina thing. I think
they're going to have a problem with Carolina's front line.
I like Vassar.
If Vassar comes to play.
If he's
because
good.
Stephenson is a tough matchup.
Yeah.
And he's playing more now, and he's long, and he's pogo sticky.
And when Vassar's good, he kills people. Like, he's good.
I would be leery of the VCU buzz.
It's just too popular for me.
What'd you do with TCU Ohio State?
I went Ohio State.
I like that pick.
I went Ohio State.
I wish they would have played that game on like Tuesday.
Yeah. I could see that.
Just how Ohio State was playing.
Yeah. I'm not in love with TCU. They have too many stretches where I don't think they defend. And I just think they're going to have a really hard time.
They're going to have some problems in the front court matching up.
Yeah. I'm not a big TCU guy. I don't think I don't like
that game's going to get into the mid 70s.
Yeah. I think so. Maybe higher. Like I think there's genuinely stretches where TCU just does not defend well. Like I think that could get away from them a little bit. The other place that I had some trouble is
I got one.
What's that?
What'd you do with A&M and SMU or A&M and St. Mary's?
A&M and St. Mary's. I went St. Mary's. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about that one at all. I probably didn't watch enough St. Mary's this year to have a good sense. That was mostly me picking against the fact that I think the SEC sucks.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest. Like I probably have a better sense for Santa Clara than I do St. Mary's. I saw more Santa Clara basketball this year than St. Mary's.
Yeah, I just a couple of and I keep seeing them. I have whiskey as part of my tournament picks, Jack. So I hope you're right on them being underrated.
Where do I have Wisconsin? I have Wisconsin losing to Arkansas in the second round, in the 4 or 5.
Their 4 is
that's Arkansas.
Arkansas struggles to defend the arc.
I know, but I'm on this A-Cuff thing for the tournament.
Yeah.
Like I think that's
he and Boyd will be a sensational matchup.
Yeah. I just feel like that's
but Acuff won't guard anybody. I mean, Nick's going to get his.
Yeah.
Nick Boyd is going to get his.
Where else did I have some? I had a lot of trouble in the Midwest region as well.
Who excuse me, I'm stuttering like Steven. I don't want to go all Kenyon Martin on you either, which is a deep cut. He got mad at a guy in his podcast for making fun of how he stutters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Kenyon Martin is certified.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's like, you can talk about anything you want about me to leave my speech impediment alone.
Yeah.
He called him out on the pod.
Yeah, he's scary.
He was like, hey man, come here. No, he like called him out from the back.
But Kenyon, I don't want to come here. You scare me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like not a fake tough guy.
No.
We taking Nebraska against the number? You land at 13? You were a little iffy. You thought 13 was heavy, but you didn't think Troy was very good.
Well, I don't think Troy's a bad matchup. I don't think Troy's very good. I think I'm leaning more and more towards Nebraska and the number. Taking them is it still 13.5?
It is 13 on the dot.
13 on the dot. Yeah, I'll take Nebraska and the number there. I definitely think they're going to win. I'm less sure on the number, but I just don't know. Like once you get over double digits, I think sometimes those things get a little wonky at the end. Like Nebraska could be up 18, you hit a couple of garbage time shots, all of a sudden it's 12, and it's so like I don't feel great about the number. I do feel very good about Nebraska winning.
Nebraska by 21. That'd be great. I love that number.
I've got in my Midwest region, I have a lot of problems because I don't love how Michigan's playing.
Don't let me overthink that. Don't let me overthink that for you.
But also,
May's a good coach.
Alabama has problems now. Texas Tech has problems now. I don't know if St. Louis is athletic enough to pull it up.
So I haven't paid much attention to Friday's games yet, so I'm just pulling this up now. That Bama line is now down to 11.5.
Yeah, that's scary.
Bama Hofstra is now down, and
Hofstra's been sort of a sexy pick too.
Yeah, they always are at this time of the year. But I'm going to go back just for my own sanity's sake and figure out what that line opened at across the multiple books. So the original Bama Hofstra, it was only 12.5. So I thought I saw some 13. Let me look and see.
Ken Palm's got it at 11.
Okay, so that line's about right then. That line's so the arrest or the getting booted off the team has not affected.
Not really.
No,
not the line.
Similar
really.
To the Michael Brown thing,
which is interesting. Like you would think it would have a little bit more of an impact. I do think, and I don't remember who we talked to. I think it was Kerry Miller yesterday. Yeah. It was like, hey, Alabama's going to score with Holloway, without Holloway, whatever, right? So I do think there's maybe some of that going on with the Alabama numbers. But I really don't like. I don't love Tennessee, but that top half of the bracket is
that's a great call on Mid-Plains.
What's that?
I just was. And Kobe would know because if he's out kind of towards that area, they got a Mid-Plains product. Hofstra.
I don't love the top half of the Midwest with Michigan, St. Louis, Texas Tech, Alabama.
I think you got one that's kind of flying over under the radar.
What's that? Well,
what'd you do with Santa Clara in Kentucky?
I took Santa Clara.
That line is super. What do you think the line is?
I haven't looked, and it's not up. You can attest. I would say Kentucky's going to be the favorite. I would make it 5.5.
It's 3.5.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah. I think Santa Clara is good.
Yeah, but you look at Kentucky. It depends on. They're kind of like BYU. It depends on when you turn on the television.
Super
and watch
hit and miss. Yeah.
They're talented.
That's part of why I picked Santa Clara is. If Kentucky has a bad stretch, they'll beat them. Yeah. Like Santa Clara will beat them.
I want to talk to Nebraska basketball fan, but I can't get him a link. I want to know about the Skivron.
Oh, I was telling you about that.
Yeah, he stayed there.
The haunted hotel.
He stayed there. He said survived the night. Luckily, the players all looked loose and ready to go last night. GBR.
I just hope they got some sleep.
I'm glad they stayed there. Exercise the demons. All of them at a time.
I'm not. Nah, you're out. Naughty.
Exercise the demons.
Not messing with Rico the rest of this day.
Rico didn't do it.
He did do it. He could have easily said, and he asked me to do it again. No, I'm not going to do it again. I shot my shot once. It was such a good thing.
Judging by Rico's face, I think that was the last thing he expected you to say.
I thought you were going to say, that's a good fart noise.
Hey, you know what, Rico? That's a good fart noise.
Thank you. Thank you, Ravi. I appreciate that.
Not hanging out with him.
Yeah,
told
you
my
are.
wife that
Later today.
I told my wife what you
I
said.
got to bring Ryder with me.
Let's go.
She's a terror.
I mean, she was there last year. She was running around like she ran the place.
Man, they don't have school again.
Yeah. Those District 66 kids never go to school.
They don't get spring break until like the first week in April.
Really? Oh, it's conferences this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Conferences, spring break. Kids these days never go to school.
I want to, man, Nebraska, I want to send him a link. I want to know about the Skivron.
Yeah. I mean,
do you think he's still on? I can't type as fast as I can talk. I want to ask him if the Skivron gave him any weird vibes.
TK says, imagine sleeping in the Skivron and waking up in the Fister. He spelled it correctly. Why are we taking a break? We don't have a guest.
Shane's going to do what the frick he wants to do. It's 8 o'clock.
I didn't say anything, Shane. How dare you?
We don't have a guest. What are we doing? I guess we're taking a break.
I got to figure out. Hey, Nebraska basketball fans, stay there. I have some questions. Don't go anywhere.
All right. Well, guess we're done for the hour. Just pulling old Darren Peterson. I guess my work is done here for today.
Oh, you want to go back talking about fisting?
Fister, Shane. Fister. My God. Take a break.
Clear.
March into savings at Edwards Chevrolet. Lease the 2026 Chevrolet Silverado RST starting at just $489 a month with 0 down and first payment due at signing. This is what March savings looks like. Or lease the 2026 Chevrolet Trailblazer LS starting at just $289 a month with 0 down and first payment due at signing. Get to Edwards Chevrolet today. Together, let's drive. It pays to make the drive to Edwards Chevrolet GMC.
I don't think we faced anybody as good of a shooter as Sanford. I was telling the radio guys, I was watching it actually at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I hit slow motion, and I looked at the timer on there, and I believe he got his shot off in like 0.3 seconds, which if you can get your shot off like under 1 is good, probably 0.5 is elite, 0.3, like that's like Steph Curry type shooting. And so you can't give him any daylight, but they're so good and precise in the way that they execute. I mean, it's going to be hard, but we've got to know where he is.
the mentality of this Nebraska team coming off a loss in that Big Ten tournament and now turning around and getting new life here?
I mean, we're hungry. We're hungry to bounce back and to continue the season. We don't want the season to end as soon as people say, but we believe that we can make this run and we can and continue to play in March.
Welcome to Hurrdat Sports Live.
Welcome back, Hurrdat Sports Live, presented by Next Gen Male Medical. That's DBM Ravi Lulla here at Hurrdat Sports HQ. Oh, we doing okay, DB? We're doing all right here.
Yeah, Rico gone.
Yeah, he stepped out for some coffee.
Yes, that's the epitome of blame, complain, and deflect.
That's all Rico's fault.
Yeah. He
Well,
said,
don't you feel better after a reset?
No, I do. I just want to thank you, Shane, for allowing us to continue the show. I appreciate that.
And did we lose Nebraska basketball fan? Timmy Skirvin, whatever. I want to talk about the hotel. Where you at, NB fan? Shane, you want to play the Open again? Do you have that? I kind of want to get hyped.
Oh, well, I can reload it up here.
Like everything else, it takes you 15 hours.
Except for sending us to break, apparently. He's ready to do that at all times.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. Isn't he? He's like, you're such a wiener. Like, move on. Gee, many Christmas.
Wrinkled one?
Yes, Lauren Stivrins killed Jim. Skirvin. Jess said, you're saying it wrong. You're an idiot.
Skirvin. Wait, how are you supposed to say it?
She says it is. She gave me like the pronunciation. She knows I'm special. She goes like skur, like S-K. That's not how she talks. I don't even know how I did my lips like that. S-K-U-R.
Okay.
So skur. Then. V-I-N. Not then. Don't do that BS. Skirvin. Yeah, like you're kind of scurvy.
Well, that's a disease that a lot of pirates had because they didn't get enough vitamins. Still exists today, though. If you're malnourished, it can happen. A lot of people on the carnivore diet get it. It's true. That's where they're
not true.
Yeah, well, not a lot, but that's where they're seeing a resurgence of it. Is people that are more of the people that are doing the raw meat thing a lot.
I don't eat raw meat.
Well,
he's here. He said, I'm here. Oh, it's LC. What's up, buddy? He said, somehow my YouTube account sign into a different account. All right, so talk to me.
Yeah,
he's a fast texter too. He could just text me.
Talk to us about the Skirvin.
So you woke up, everything was cool at the hotel. Did you see anything? Was anybody walking around? Any shadows? Coffee cups moving?
So you gotta watch out, man.
It's not haunted. You guys are ridiculous.
Seems haunted.
How would you know?
I had lots of stories,
Yeah, I want to know, LC. I want to know. And I apologize, thank you for letting me have my meltdown the other day. That was awesome. LC, in your defense, Ravi goes, what was wrong with you?
I was going to answer his question about where I got the Troy games, and then you guys just went off on this whole other thing, and I was like, I'm going to stay out of it. I almost went back and was just like, oh, I just recorded them. Just ignoring the entire thing.
I'm going to try not to relitigate this. I really, really am.
I understood your initial objection, but it just went on for so long.
Because I was melting down. Okay. No, and Mike DeCourcy went in on the same thing last night.
About
Now, I felt like he was but DeCourcy's tough. It's even when we have him on, you better not ask him any stupid questions because dude isn't going to play along nicely. But he kept talking about how strength of schedule is so antiquated because all the metrics have what baked into them. Anyway,
what do you mean?
What do most basketball metrics have baked into them anyway?
Oh, the strength of schedule.
Strength of schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them.
So it's
you don't have to you don't even have to have a separate strength of schedule metric because each individual metric includes some version of the opponent.
Yep.
In it.
So he was and that's the part I didn't want to agree with you on, but I was like, damn, he's right.
Yeah.
Because I think normally you're an idiot. But
well, I have my moments.
But he's like relitigating the whole Miami of Ohio thing.
Yeah.
And fans, like, they're just not happy. And we have guys in the chat, right? No business being in this, that, and the other. And then I heard the whole, well, BJ Edwards didn't play. And I'm like, everybody's got somebody hurt.
Yeah. I mean, Miami of Ohio, one of their best guys has been out since December. Like what are you talking about?
Everybody has somebody hurt. So
North Carolina doesn't have their best player. Louisville's not going to have their best player.
Yeah.
You think VCU is going to apologize if they beat North Carolina? No. You think South Florida is going to apologize if they beat Louisville? No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And at this point of the year, that's what it's about. He said last night, Fred's wife, mom, and mother-in-law got. Geez, man, that's a little. Now, how do you know all this?
Oh, what happened? Let me see.
He said last night, Fred's mom, and mother-in-law got stuck in the elevator. The fire department had to come. He said, "I got a video." Dude, LC is nuts. Would you like to tell our listeners how we came across LC?
I don't remember.
The Sam Hoiberg minutes from 2 years ago.
Yeah. He
drove you up the wall, and he was dead ass right.
Sort of.
Dude, don't.
No, hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Let's rewind this, okay? 2 years ago, playing Sam Hoiberg 30 minutes a game.
20. He
it
said
was the 20 minutes.
20. He said 20. 20 was the mythical number that if Sam Hoiberg plays 20 minutes, Nebraska wins.
So here was my argument mostly. It had very little to do with Sam Hoiberg. It had a lot to do with his mythical number.
The arbitrary number?
Yeah. Because
I think I asked him about that, and he had a really good answer between. Because I said, so what's the difference between 18 and 20? And I think he had a good answer. I can't remember what it is.
I'm just saying, you're going to have a hard time convincing me that if you play 19 minutes versus 21, that's going to be the difference. Just a hard time convincing me. You know?
Now, okay, you're starting to weird me out now, LC. Standing next to Dan and in line for a coffee right now. What is wrong with this dude?
Tell him to open up the checkbook, man. Let's do it. Come on.
Oh, where would you like him to spend?
I would like him to spend on
football.
Football, yeah.
That's how things get done.
Wow, very, very.
Open up the checkbook, man.
Huh?
Are we supposed to renovate a stadium? Like, I'm still waiting.
I couldn't care less about the stadium, though.
It's because you don't have to deal with it.
Well, I want the team to be good. Put the money in the team.
That's fine too. You want to spend money if that's the reason you're not spending on the stadium, cool. But like, I want to see some invoices. Like, give me receipts.
The team's not good because people are peeing in troughs.
It is not optional.
I see what you did there.
And Nebraska didn't win as much 2 years ago because Hoiberg was only playing 19 minutes instead of 20.
Fact.
Shane, do you remember one of my famous soapboxy moments on how in 2020 we should not be standing next to people peeing in troughs?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be honest, not a big trough guy.
It was one of my better.
Some people don't have good enough hygiene and decorum for me to be that close to them.
So my big thing wasn't even that. I'm mad about the splatter, but my thing is it just invites conversation.
DB doesn't want to scare people off.
Shouldn't be talking to people at a trough. Shouldn't be talking to people at a trough. That number one rule of the trough. We don't talk at the trough. Eyes up the entire, just eyes up or straight ahead. Those are your options.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to say something else?
Yeah, what else do you have to say? That was a real fast chair turn.
Let's chill.
I pissed down my leg and I injured the other one.
That's what people are at the trough like. Pissing down their leg and injuring the other one. Listen, we keep eyes straight ahead or up. That's fine. Don't keep those eyes down. You know?
It's getting tossed like a stir fry.
Same. I don't think DB scares people when he talks to them.
Dude,
Oh, we're not.
He's just very menacing.
I just thought that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he meant like they were intimidated because like, oh shoot, that's DB.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because there's no between you, just standing next to each other. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm pissing next to DB. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's scary. It's like that's intimidating. You know,
that's the memory for life.
I do appreciate the try.
You're like that's color commentator, Nebraska.
I pissed down my leg and
my stomach is queasy.
Is this what happened last night?
No.
This
is like fresh off an elevator.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Rico.
So I was really happy. The Buell got rid of their troughs. They have proper adult bathrooms now, which is good. You know,
shit, that's not what I'm intimating. I'm sorry.
The
It sounded that way.
civilized society, like
Skur. Like Skur.
like Skirvin.
Burden.
Skirvin. Where's the
I don't know. Like,
where's the emphasis?
No, not getting. We're not. No.
Jess, can you text me? I think you have my number. Can we get where's the emphasis on the is it on Skur or Vin? Is it Skirvin or is it Skirvin?
Shane, is she agreed to? She's on
Standby for tomorrow, right? Did you throw out that lifeline?
The lifeline, no, but I certainly can.
When did I ask you to do that?
Oh, Jesus, Damon.
Why are you mad at me? Jeez. That's why I said it Monday, because she doesn't like the last minute stuff.
Come on, man.
And he did the Lord's name in vain me?
He just JC'd you, man.
Why'd that bug you?
Wow, right in the middle of Lent. Wow.
Wow.
There's a high degree of stupidity going on right now.
It's almost Easter, man.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I know. We were. So, do you know what she really lost her mind yesterday listening to you pronounce the hotels because you butchered like 6 of them.
Well, I thought, Skinker's not a name of anything.
That was made up.
Yeah, I don't know where I got that from.
You said Skinker?
Yeah, I was convinced that was the name of the hotel in Milwaukee. It was Pfister. That's not even close.
Skinker.
I don't know where Skinker came from. I Googled it. It doesn't come up with anything. Like I just made it up.
I don't know if I have permission. Yeah, here I'm gonna send it to her.
Okay. Yeah, we got the Skirvin and the Pfister as the famous haunted hotels.
Are you guys like? Are you gonna be booking guests without me now, or I feel like you're cutting out the middle?
Who's booking guests?
Here we go.
Not me.
Apparently,
clearly,
it's the only one that's supposed to be. Sending people to breaks and not booking guests.
We're going to have to let that one go, though.
You know I'm not going to do that.
Because he gets so mad.
I know. It's funny.
But of all the things that were said, didn't you JC me? That wasn't even worthy of a Jesus comment.
That's what I said. I said Jesus.
To be fair, it was just the J. It wasn't the C.
Yeah, but still, it hurt my feelings.
It's true. No. I can't believe you do that this close to Easter.
I think everybody just needs to take a breath.
Come on, man.
You started it.
Yes, I did. I did nothing wrong. You put a mic in front of me. You expect me not to say something?
Can I get back to a couple of tricky picks?
Yeah, what do we got?
Rico, is your bracket, they're done?
Yeah, he did his Vibes bracket and his regular bracket.
I did regular bracket, Vibes bracket, ESPN, FPI, all within like 10 minutes last night.
Shane, are you done?
Yeah, I'm already in.
What's your bracket name? Edward Scissorhands?
No. You really want to know what it is?
I asked the question. Where's the file?
Just says it's just Skirvin.
Dude.
Am I saying it right?
She's taught you better be careful. Get your feelings hurt. Careful what you ask for.
She says no emphasis. Y'all were saying skiverin like stiverin.
See.
So here's mine.
Dude, you're gonna be getting annihilated. This will be funny.
That's funny though. Skirvin. She said I said it right. Skirvin.
You'd be coming out and be like, why are you in such a pissy mood? I don't know. It's texting back and forth. It says, like, that's what you get. Don't be a dummy. to let you know.
She's right, though. I mean, we were saying Skiverin.
I said it because you said it. But if I blame it on you, then I'm the BCD kid. So I just wanted proper enunciation.
Yeah, we got it. Skirvin. Not Skinker. Not Skiverin. Not Stiverin. Just Skirvin.
What's your team name, Edwards?
Where's the foul?
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good one, Shane.
Did you send me his open?
I did not, but I can.
Jeez. Whoa. Like that was like 45 minutes ago.
That's why I'm laughing.
I haven't had time to.
This
If
was
I
on
could take
Monday.
a break, I'd do it.
Oh, here he goes.
I thought that's what you took the first break for, Shane. What'd you do there in the first one?
This is giving me Friday vibes.
Well, it's it's the best day of the year. It's
Yeah,
one
how
of my
many
favorite
people
days of
are
the year.
like? Who's even working?
I don't know. I hope they're all coming out to Hurrdat Sports Bar to hang out with us, though.
What?
Justin, do you hear me? I'm quaky. I'm tired.
It's always. What did you do with Missouri and Miami of Florida? Two very bad basketball teams.
Yeah, I didn't like that one at all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So conversely,
yes,
two same as UVC or VCU in Carolina. What do you think Miami is on the money line? Exact same spread.
I did take Miami. I don't feel good.
It's because you watched them.
Yeah, I've seen them both play basketball, and I was like, wait, somebody has to win that game? There's no way around that. Someone from that game is advancing. The money line is probably same. It's the same spread.
Exact same spread as VCU Carolina. Carolina was minus 145 on the money line.
I'm gonna say minus 105.
128.
That still seems too high.
But I'm just saying, like,
yeah, that's still a big gap
for the context of what it is.
Especially considering what people think about, what the public thinks about VCU versus North Carolina.
Yeah. So Kentucky is of just 1 point more, -3. Their money line, minus 155.
Yeah, I think that almost
that
has to be reputation.
You think?
For Kentucky. That's got to be public reputation. Like, that's got to be the blue blood tax. Because people see Kentucky, like, normies will see Kentucky versus Santa Clara and be like, oh, God,
I
Kentucky.
don't know, man. Hoopheads know Santa Clara.
I said normies.
No, but like, but Vegas isn't assuming you're dumb.
No, but in March Madness, Vegas makes their money off of normies.
Yeah.
You have more people betting.
I probably wouldn't even debate that.
You have more people betting these games that haven't watched a single second of college basketball this year than you do all year long. Like, you just have a bunch of people being like, oh, Kentucky versus Santa Clara? Give me that. Like, normally I agree with you. In this particular, like, especially this 4-day window, I think Vegas has to bake in public stupidity.
Remember when I wanted Nebraska to open up with Cal Baptist?
Yeah.
I had the whole thing mapped out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they opened with Kansas.
Yeah, that number's come down too, hasn't it?
It's 14. It's almost the exact same as Nebraska.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it went, wait, did that go up? Because I thought it was the exact same for a while.
It opened, Cal Santa Clara or KU Santa Clara opened at 11.5. It is,
It's gone up
it is
3.
ballooned.
Interesting. What are you doing with Kansas?
I don't know yet. Okay. So when I fill, you'll see how fast I fill this bracket up. It will be very rapid.
I'll say you'll have to do it right after the show if you don't want to do
or
it. Or
whenever, like it's going to take. I'm not going to overthink it.
Yeah, I mean we can do it right now.
No,
you say we can do it whenever. I say we do it right now.
Anytime, but whenever or when I don't really want to. At least I'm honest.
That's fair. I don't know what to do with that. Were there any other ones where you're having trouble or you're thinking about?
No. No. I mean, not to win.
What are you doing with Gonzaga?
Gonzaga is going to make a deep run.
Because I know you kind of like Gonzaga.
They're going to make a deep run. They're doing this for Huff, getting back out there.
Yeah. So here's part of the problem I run into when I do
like
this.
Gonzaga. I may know too much. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You've
so,
been on Gonzaga all year.
All year.
Yeah.
I like I think Gonzaga's like one of the best 8 teams in the country.
Yeah, you've been on Gonzaga.
I really think they're one of the best 8-9 teams in the country.
Yeah.
It's 20 and a half. I mean, Kennesaw State isn't winning that game. You mean how deep do I think?
Yeah,
they
I
can
mean
go?
more BYU versus Gonzaga.
Oh, BYU will have no answers.
Okay.
They will get bullied pillar to post. You better hope BYU wins.
They'll be Texas. Texas sucks.
It'll be battle of the offenses that inexplicably just disappear for long stretches.
Yeah.
I can't wait till people
BYU
watch
better.
Texas Tech and are going to be like,
who taught that guy how to shoot, and how does he shoot such a high
How
percentage?
does he make all of them?
They never look like they're going in.
That's the problem I had with Texas Tech is I'm like, man, Christian Anderson's still really good.
No, he's fantastic.
But they also have not looked good without Toppin. So I don't know what to like.
Except for the first 2 games.
Yeah. They kind of got the initial emotional bump, and then the last few, they've looked bad.
I mean, they've plummeted, and
Like,
it's hurt them defensively too.
Bad. And so, like, I've got Akron as one of my 12s, but I do like the Christian Anderson thing scares me a little bit.
I zigged when I should have zagged last year at the very last millisecond and took Houston. Think I should be able to get over watching Uzan dribble all the goddamn time?
I don't love it, although it does help. It does help that Flemings is there to like he dribbles way less this year than he did last year. Uzan
I feel like we're sleeping on Houston a little bit.
I've got them.
So I want to look at my pool and see when Houston actually got picked.
I've got Houston against Florida in the Elite Eight. I think I took Florida though.
So Houston went.
I don't know if I like Florida's guards enough, but their front court's incredible.
Yeah, because I told you the order. It went Arizona, Duke, Arizona, Michigan, Duke, Florida, Purdue. Houston didn't get picked. Purdue went before Houston. Houston didn't get picked until pick 8, but then they went 8-9. So they were off Houston was off the board in the first 9 picks. So I guess people do think highly of them.
What were there any 2 seeds picked before him?
No.
So yeah.
Because Purdue's a 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Purdue went before Houston. Purdue went at pick 7. Houston went 8-9.
Purdue ahead of Houston's a mistake.
And then came back Florida, ISU, UConn. So Purdue didn't get picked again. They might have the most variance.
The biggest gap.
So they got picked at pick 7.
I was like 7's too high. Like 7.
So they went 7 and 18.
So somebody took Purdue over Florida the second time?
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Do I know the person that picked Purdue? Okay.
He's actually the guy that I said was really smart.
That's why I think that's somebody way overvaluing the Big Ten tournament.
Yeah, Purdue went. That's probably the highest variance of the 2s.
Them going over Florida is wild. Them going over Houston, I think, is wild, but at least somewhat explainable. You can't explain taking them over Florida the second time. That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm still looking at pick 32 and looking at Bama like, damn.
I injured my leg.
I did. And you know what? I had time. I'm not even really paying attention. I'm blindly writing as I hear the names. I'm already thinking about my picks. I knew I was getting Wisconsin.
Yeah. And you're just out there like, don't need Holloway. Don't worry about
it. They're just, I don't know. I don't appreciate it.
You still got Philon at least?
Yeah, I know. A lot of pressure on him, though.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of pressure. They're going to score.
They will. They'll score regardless.
They just give up a poop load.
Yeah, they do. That's going to be true with or without Holloway.
So this game tips in 3 hours. Suave, are you ready? I like it better when
not at all.
I like the thumbs up, the head shakes, like anything but words and sound effects.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You have any more sound effects for us?
It's in the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, spontaneity.
I didn't know if you were like that guy from Police Academy that just does.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that. I'm not that cool.
Shane, how are we doing with the Pavelka Open?
I sent it to you.
What'd you send it to me on?
I texted it to you.
Oh, thank you.
You can tweet that out all you want.
So do I
Jessica's open for tomorrow at 9:30.
Okay. Wow, you've been productive.
Well, yeah.
It's a good 10 minutes.
Haas, what's your bracket name that you can't use because your kids are on your account?
Is Haas he's mature.
You mean older?
Like he has some sense.
I don't know. He gets loose in here sometimes. I like him. So he's a little.
I think we do it to people.
Maybe. I do think we bring it out. Let's see. Tyga's got 2 brackets. Says Arizona's a winner in one, Houston's in the other. Jackson, OKC. Our guy.
Oh, Cactus
Jackson, OKC. He said had breakfast this morning with lots of Husker fans in OKC. All right, there we go.
So he's not in Vandy. Where is his? He's close to Nashville, right?
I think so.
So I wonder if Vandy's going to get a good contingency. Do you think?
That's an interesting
Because
question.
aren't they tonight?
Yeah, they're. What time are they?
Because the late game is Idaho and Whitney, right? Houston. Oh, it's 9 hours. That's not some quick little.
No, that's not. I mean, that's a Midwest. It's
It's
day
9.5 hours.
That almost gets you to Indy.
Huh?
Depends on who's
Jack,
driving.
did you fly? I like talking to people like we're having this regular, normal conversation.
That's okay. You probably get it from one of your old co-hosts that used to do that.
Wow.
You remember those College World Series shows?
Wow.
Hey, what are you doing? Where are you from? Starkville, huh? Oh.
Oh, my stomach.
What?
Nothing.
Which game were you looking for?
Nothing.
Which game were you looking for?
What time does Vandy play?
Vandy. I don't think they're today. I think oh no, they're at 2:15.
Okay, so this is interesting. I have some new information.
Okay. On Vanderbilt?
No, ticket prices.
Okay.
So this morning there were some second party.
Oh, it's my secondary market.
Secondary market, thank
Yeah.
you. And somebody intimated that the tickets were like $27-$28. It sounded too cheap. Our friend says her buddies are trying to go, and the tickets are too darn expensive. So what am I missing with the discrepancy? Because there's got to be that arena holds 18.5 or 19K.
'Cause that's OKC's arena, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
an
it's
NBA
a full
arena.
NBA arena.
Are there 10,000 Nebraska fans?
Probably. I would guess that's pretty close to the number. Paycom center capacity is 18.2.
Okay.
So I was talking to a buddy that was thinking about going yesterday, and he said, and he does this a lot, so I trust his numbers.
Yeah.
Like he buys them off secondary markets a lot. He said, I don't know about like top row, but he said like nosebleeds were 90.
90?
Yeah. So like just under 100 for nosebleeds. He was looking at kind of like a middle tier. I think he said they were about 150.
That is high.
Yeah. And then I think he said like good seats. He was looking at like row 10s for about 280 a pop.
Yeah. Guesstimate right now is 10K.
Yeah.
I like that's on-site confirmation, roughly.
So
I can't imagine tickets would be cheap because they're going to be all gone.
So you know how ESPN does this thing where it's like get tickets as low as whatever.
Yep, right attached to the links.
Yeah, so their number is 27.
That must have been where he got it from.
So they're showing some upper levels, like basically the back of the stadium for $28.
Okay.
But it's on the ends and in the very top of the stadium.
And they're the only ones.
Yeah, there's like there's a couple sections for right around 30. There's one basically back of the stadium on the side though, so basically at midcourt for 45. Everything else looks like 100 or more. And it doesn't look like there's that many available in the upper. It looks like those are mostly sold out.
All right.
But that's what we're looking at. If you're trying to, I mean, it's too late to get down there now, but if you're down there, haven't gotten tickets yet, that's what we're looking at.
Shane, can I use your PJ?
Chicken sandwich.
Got a private jet. Gas that thing up. Be there in 58 minutes.
Chicken sandwich?
No, private jet.
Chicken sandwich.
Where's the foul?
You're stupid.
What'd I do?
Nothing.
Where's the foul?
Thank you.
It's just being you.
Always. That's what we do.
Unbelievable.
That total on that game is 137.5 for Nebraska.
Yeah. That is the score is going to be 82-68.
So that's way over.
That's the score today.
So that's 150.
82-68.
All right. So you got Nebraska on the line and the over.
Yeah.
Lock it in.
No, I didn't lock it up.
Oh, okay.
You'll be sweating.
Well, not right now. We got the air conditioner going. Sasha helped us out there this morning with no sweat.
You got
no Keith.
You got a lot of Rico in you today.
What are you talking about?
I think he's rubbed off on you from his.
How do you know I haven't rubbed off on him?
That's wow. I still would make the case that I prefer to be in Cleveland than OKC.
Just like generally speaking.
Well, I
know you
I would
wrestling.
prefer wrestling.
Yeah. Nationals over first round.
Even though if I had to pick my crowd to be around, I definitely would take the hoops crowd over the wrestling crowd.
Would you have rather been in Cameron Indoor last night?
No. I hate that.
Yeah, you hate the facility.
I hate the building.
Yeah. Yeah, get some air conditioning. Come on, guys.
It's
what are we
just
doing?
old and decrepit and
get some air conditioning.
No, but I mean, they hit the X button.
Yeah, they did. That third quarter was ridiculous.
When they shoot it well.
Yeah, I mean they could be just about anybody. They shoot it like that.
And they're in almost every game.
Yeah.
They just have a hard time finishing.
I was a little frustrated early because they got out to like 10 point leads down to 2 at halftime. Like, are we doing this again?
Yeah, it was 35-33.
38 or 30. I was looking
somewhere
at
around
38-29, somewhere like there. And I'm just like, we gonna do this again? It gets down to 34-32 at halftime. I'm like, we're doing this again? Really? And then they just, after halftime, they're like, nope, we're good. Just turbo button.
If you had it to do over again with the drive at OKC, would you have made more of an effort to go?
No. I don't. So this is a weird take. I love these.
I work with you. You have them every single day.
These are my favorite couple days of the year. Like, I love these days. I don't want to be anywhere that keeps me from watching the maximum number of games possible.
Got you.
When they have games in Omaha, I don't go because it keeps me from watching the maximum number of games possible. I don't even like it that much. And this is the weird part of it. Obviously, when teams I like are playing or teams I'm like covering are playing, that's really good. Like, it's awesome that Nebraska's playing today. But like, then Austin and I are doing a post-game show, and that takes me away from watching more basketball. So that kind of bums me out. My favorite days are the ones where I have no professional obligations and I can just watch all the games.
That's pretty much how you are with all your sports, right?
Yes.
College football Saturdays.
Yes.
And
college football Saturdays, as much as anything, that's a practicality thing. Like, going down to Lincoln, I get so far behind of watching the rest of college football.
Hey, Suave, what were do we have a general tally? Austin may know this. What were the fans in Memphis last year?
What do you mean?
For Nebraska, or 2 years ago?
Yeah.
For the
A&M.
Yeah, Tominaga A&M.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Casey, it's our guy.
It's a sweet jersey.
Ooh.
Like the number or?
Yeah. About 8,000, 8,500.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Would Jess know?
Ask her.
She might know. Well, she was down there, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So she'd have probably the best idea.
Oh, she replied. She said, there were probably 7,500 in Memphis.
Okay.
So more in OKC than in Memphis, and they took Memphis over.
That makes sense, though. Like, OKC's an easier trip.
Yeah, but Memphis is a nice little. What's Memphis? 11 hours, I bet.
Yeah, OKC's like half that.
No, I know, 6.5.
I mean,
I just did it.
The flights are probably. I don't know if the flights are better to Memphis.
It's hard. Like although I flew into Tulsa, not OKC. So
yeah, I think it's. I don't know that flights to OKC are great.
Not a ton happening.
10 hours. It's about a 10-hour drive from here to Memphis. 9 hours, 44 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me that Oklahoma State. Also, here's the other thing. People have been preparing for this team to be in the NCAA tournament all year. I felt like 2 years ago that wasn't a given. But I mean, by halfway through the year, people are like ready to go for the NCAA tournament.
B Jizzle. So he's staying at the same hotel as McNeese. How's the food? I need some food takes.
Ooh, what hotel is McNeese staying at?
Hey, speaking of Penny and Hired Oats or Penny, you see Penny's meltdown at the presser?
What do you do?
Apparently Memphis's media is not being all too kind to Penny. Penny let him know.
I have complicated feelings about Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, you go back and forth on him.
He probably didn't deserve the job when he got it, because he went straight from AAU just to head college basketball coach.
Yeah, but he had the crazy class.
He had the crazy class, which is why he got hired. He had the James Wiseman and all those guys. So he had the connections there, which I get. It seems really short-sighted when a school does that. Is like, hey, this guy has, I mean, it feels a little bit like Dion at Colorado. It's like, hey, let's get Shedeur and let's get Travis Hunter and we'll go from there. And it worked for the year, but what now? Like, we didn't go well last year. Like, we'll see what happens. It feels pretty short-sighted when a team does that. I also think he's been better than I thought he was going to be in terms of actually coaching, right? So, I'm very conflicted on Penny just because probably shouldn't have got the job, but also probably shouldn't be getting the hate that he's like. It's not going to be Calipari. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know what they're looking for. Like, Pastner was probably better there, although he went to Georgia Tech, right? He didn't get fired, but Pastner was probably better than they gave him credit for. Tubby was probably better than he gave him credit for. Penny's probably better than he gives him credit for. Like, you're not getting the Calipari part back. Like, Calipari is a unique skill set where he can recruit to literally anywhere. Like, he got Marcus Camby at UMass, right? So that guy is not common. He might be a one of one in terms of I can just get absolute dudes anywhere I go. So I don't know like what Memphis expects their basketball program to be.
Pedigree says it should be better than what's happened the last couple of years, but I don't know. When you frame it with the caliber of coaches, which is a good run.
Yeah, it's a pretty good run of coaches.
Which I think it's a good job then.
I don't know what their resources are like from an NIL standpoint. That's the question that I can't answer. I think before it was a pretty good job, before NIL became like that whole thing. But
which, by the way, we got to get to what's his buckets, the 4-star that signed with Tech.
Oh, yeah.
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Did you see what he said? They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Oof.
Package was too good.
He's Godfather in that thing, huh?
Well, that's what we're doing.
Somebody hit the.
I want to see what he's doing in 2 years.
Somebody hit the Kent noise. Let's take a quick break here. We will.
At least he was honest.
I will give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for the honesty and being like, hey, you know what? Like you could change a generation's worth of my family's outcomes with this amount of money. So it is what it is.
He legit said it was Jaden Nelson, who I think Nebraska liked a ton too.
He said, just made me an offer I can't refuse.
He's like, they gave me a deal I couldn't pass up.
I mean, that's basically what we've assumed Texas Tech has been doing with all these guys, right? Whether it's softball, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, like that's sort of the assumption with what they've been doing.
100%.
He's just the first one to say it out loud. Let's get to Brian Edwards, see if he's got some deals we can't refuse as well. Coming up next year on Hurrdat Sports Live.
March into savings with Edwards Kia's March Mania lease special. Lease the 2025 Kia 4 EX starting at just $209 a month. A fresh new ride at an unbeatable price. This is what March Mania looks like. March into savings in a big way. Or lease the 2027 Kia Telluride S starting at just $499 a month. Don't wait. March into savings right now at Edwards Kia.
led us to this point is how connected we are. And a lot of people like to say the power of friendship. You know, we're not the most flashy team, but like you don't actually know how far you can get like with friendship and like connectivity. Like if you're only as strong as your weakest link, and we're really about that at Troy. And you know, we're heavy on skills and fundamentals, and we take that to the next level, and that's why we won. Yep.
What makes this team confident in this first round in March?
We got guys like TD and Coop and JB that are playing well, and then you know me and Kay, you know, on the bench. We give a lot of confidence to the team. They can trust in us, and you know that's why we give our team confidence. Yep.
listening to Hurrdat Sports Live. Now, Vegas insider, senior handicapper, and fan of the cold Budweiser bottles, Brian Edwards.
It's got to be touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Brian Edwards.
I don't really love it.
Brian Edwards.
Were they using the cream cheese to butter the bagel?
Brian Edwards.
I'm going with the cowgirl.
Here is Brian Edwards.
Welcome back, Hurrdat Sports Live. That's DBM Ravi Lulla here at Hurrdat Sports HQ. We are joined now by Brian Edwards from Major Wager. B, what's going on, buddy?
Good morning, fellas. What's happening?
B, how we doing, man? You just counting all your money?
No, I wish. Hopefully by the end of the week.
How'd the play-ins treat you?
I lost the over on the Texas game, but I won Miami of Ohio last night, so wash.
I thought Miami of Ohio was stealing.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I gave him like the 4 lock symbols, which I typically don't like to do, but
sure.
It just, I mean, with or without BJ Edwards, I don't know, man. I just watch these guys too much. I'm happy that people get a chance to see the North Carolina States, the Texas, the Miami. Like, there's a lot of bad basketball out there.
That was good basketball we were watching last night.
Oh yeah, Miami of Ohio's tough.
Yeah, I mean,
a pleasing style.
Yeah,
too.
Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, very. I mean, not Loyola Marymount, Paul Westhead, not that kind of tempo, but just the crisp passing, not a lot of wasted dribbles, and a lot of clean looks from three. But look, I like Miami of Ohio plus 11.5 against Tennessee, but they're not going to get that many clean looks against the Vols. SMU's not exactly a juggernaut defensively.
Yeah, they were really, really leaky. And I don't know if you're going to shoot 40% like that on that kind of volume.
No.
Right.
I just love the cuts.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
The cutting is
pretty basketball.
And they're willing to, like, they're looking for it too. Like, they're willing to make those passes where, like, you see a lot of those teams, even when they do make good cuts, the guys with the ball in their hands just aren't ready to make.
Aren't even looking for the cutters.
Whereas these guys are all like, if you get a sliver of daylight, that ball is on you.
Yeah, he's a good offensive mind. All right, B. It just so happens, and you had these plays ready to go, man. Like, you could tell you've been locked. Funny, 3 or 4 of these teams we have talked about ad nauseum this morning in terms of what's trendy, what's not, who can make us.
Am I on the 2 trendy teams? Darn it!
No.
There's a couple of these you're going against the trend.
There's a couple of these you're picking against the trend, and we're going to start with them because I think people like them.
Mm-hmm.
They're better than probably a 5, but the line is so weird with High Point. I say just 10, even though people like Wisconsin. I think the betting public likes High Point.
I would say the trendy upset. High Point's a trendy 12-5 pick.
What do you like?
I like Wisconsin a lot. I like everything about Wisconsin. I think in my bracket that's $100 entry fee, I got Arizona winning that region. But I have a little baby taste of Wisconsin. I was only able to get 92 to 1, but it's 125 to 1 at FanDuel, and you can get them 17 to 1. I only got 15 to 1, but 17 to 1 at FanDuel to make the Final Four. And then I like them minus 5.5 or 6 in the first half today, and I like them minus 10 in the game. Look, they're getting their big man back today, unless I missed a report. Right?
No, I think Winter does come back today.
Yeah, I think so too. But look, I mean, they played great in the Big Ten tournament without him. Nearly beat Michigan. They lose by 3. They'd won 5. They're 5-1, both straight up and ATS in the last 6. And you look at High Point. I know we don't know who would or wouldn't schedule them, kind of like Miami of Ohio, but they've only got 3 wins against Ken Palm top 155 teams. 2 of them against 155 Winthrop. The other 106. Illinois, Chicago, formerly Loyola. And then they only have 4 wins over Ken Palm top 200. The other one was 190 Furman. And, I just love Nick Boyd and Blackwell in the backcourt. And I like everything about Wisconsin today. And look, Arkansas, Wisconsin might be the best game in the NCAA tournament. assuming it comes to fruition. And whoever wins that's going to give Arizona all kind of problems in the Sweet 16.
You like the Nick Boyd versus Acuff matchup there?
I love it.
It's going to be, that's high quality.
Final Four experience with Boyd too.
Now here's the thing though, B. The last time we saw Nick Boyd go against a young phenom, he chewed and spat Wagler out.
Acuff's built way different than Wagler though, like physically.
Yeah, but he's small too.
Yeah, well, shorter.
Like shorter.
I mean,
He's more compact.
It looked like old man, young man when Wisconsin played Illinois. They're gonna have their hands full with Acuff though.
That might, like I said, I think that might be the best game of the tournament.
As you're looking at some of these other ones, you've got another popular one. I think you're going with the public on this one, or at least the public sentiment that I'm seeing. South Florida has become a very popular pick with the news that Brown will not be playing for Louisville.
Yeah, let's see. Is it down to?
It's 4.5 right now.
4.5 is last I saw.
Yeah, let's see. Caesars is at 4, but that's the only one. Yeah, I got 5.5 early in the week, but I still like it. I like their chances to win outright. Without Mikael Brown, Louisville has not been as good. Now they were a lot better. They lost him for 8 games back in late December, early January, and they really struggled. They did go 3-1 without him here these last 4 games, but it's a big loss. South Florida's won 11 in a row, 19-3 straight up, 13-8 ATS in their last 22, and 14 of those 19 wins by 11 or more. The outright losses by 5 combined points, and 2 of the 3 were in overtime. Obviously, they haven't played the schedule Louisville's played, but I like USF's chances to win outright, and I still like it at 4.5.
Yeah, they're going to need about 85 to win that one too. There should be points aplenty in that one.
No opinion on the total there. I mean, high total, 163.5 is up there.
All right, talk me through Troy catching a chunky 13 from Nebraska.
Yeah, I like this Troy team a lot. They were only down 6 to Kentucky with 13 minutes left, and then they just couldn't buy a bucket. They didn't shoot well in the tournament last year, 25% from 3, 56% free throws, 35% from the field. And Thomas Dowd, who's a double-double machine, was held scoreless. He had 11 rebounds. But this year, another year of an experience. They're 6-2 against the spread, 5 outright wins in 8 games as a dog. They're 2 double-digit dog spots. They won 108-107 in double overtime at San Diego State. And then 2 nights later, they went triple OT with USC, had the ball and the lead with a 2-point lead and the ball with like 7 or 8 seconds left, committed a bad turnover, and USC made a wild 3 at the buzzer to win. But they, easily covered their 2 double-digit dog spots. Victor Valdez, 6'7", 235 point guard. He can play. The Campbell brothers can play. And the Bellamy kid played great in the Sun Belt tournament when Sang was out. But Sang's practiced the last 5 days, and he might come off the bench, but he's going to play. He had missed 6 in a row. That's big. Look, I like everything about Nebraska. I've backed Nebraska a lot this year. I just think the number's way too big. Give me Troy.
As you're looking at Bama and Hofstra, another popular one for people that are looking for upsets, you're more on the total than on the line here?
Yeah, this is the lowest total of the year for Bama. The reason why is this Hofstra plays at a snail's pace, but I think Alabama is going to more so dictate tempo. And so I'm doing Bama team total over 85.5, and I'm going over 159 or 159.5 at last look. And here it is. Oh, wow, even 158.5 at DraftKings. But anywho, Alabama's had 163 combined or more in 26 of their 32 games. Number 3 in the country offensive efficiency at KenPom. Number 4 in tempo. Number 8 in average possession length. I know they're without their second leading scorer, Aiden Holloway, but they scored 91, 90, and 97 in 3 of the 4 games without him earlier in the year. The 4th one, they only scored 73, but that was against Tennessee. And Amari Allen was also out in that game. And as far as the team total for Bama, they have scored at least 88 in 24 of 32 games, and the team total is 85.5.
Jeez.
What's real quick before we get you out of here? What's your Final Four and champion look like?
All right, I've got Florida beating Arizona, Iowa State in the Final Four, and just so I wouldn't be so chalky, and because Duke has some injury issues, I went and I worry about their guard play and their 3-point shooting, and I hate Rick Pitino, but he's a hell of a coach. I went with the Johnnies to make the Final Four. Honestly, I feel great about it.
If there was a year for a team that doesn't shoot the ball great from 3-point range to make it to the Final Four, it's probably this year, because there's a lot of the top teams that don't really shoot it great from 3 or much. From 3.
Johnnies are physical, man. If they get officials letting them get away, without tight whistles, they're going to be able to beat some teams up, kind of like they did UConn in the Big East Finals.
There you go. That's Brian Edwards, Major Wager, our Vegas Insider. B, best of luck. I hope you make a boatload of money, and
I hope Nebraska gets the win today, just a little bit.
Listen, a 10-point win is still a good win, right?
There you go. It works for me.
Yeah. Just win, baby.
That's our guy.
Right, fellas.
We appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks, B.
Coming up next, we got Michael Bruntz from Husker 24/7. That's DBM Ravi Lulla. Let's Hurrdat Sports Live.
March into savings at Edwards Nissan. Lease the 2026 Nissan Rogue Platinum starting at just $339 a month. A premium ride at an unbeatable price. Drive away with more this spring. Or save $2,650 on the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder. Plus, finance at just 2.9% for 72 months. Don't wait. March into savings right now at Edwards Nissan. It pays to make the drive to Edwards Nissan.
Yeah, Kevin, I think these guys know they're not a finished product. They're wrestling for their teammates, and they're wrestling for their school, and really great. Just we couldn't ask for better guys on our team that are representing our school. Just how they conduct themselves, how they feed off each other, and they're humble, but they're hungry for more, and they know they can do as well, if not better this year, and so to have 8 All-Americans is tough to do, and I think 4 schools in 30-some years ever did it, so we have a big challenge there to repeat that, but we have guys that can do it, and I think they just keep that focus, and we're really our focus right now going into this tournament is on Thursday. We're going to wrestle someone in the morning, someone at night, and got to be ready to go. And our focus is really not on a whole tournament, more on just Thursday.
Welcome to Hurrdat Sports Live.
It's an honor to be a part of this athletic program, just the type of people that are leading their respective programs and the way the fans show up for them. So, just when you go to a baseball game or a softball game, there's no empty seats. It's the same thing with Pinnacle Bank Arena. So the energy that our fans have brought to really help us get over the hump and have some key signature wins, our fans have played a huge part in that. And it's fun to share the journey when you go through that with the fans that have been so supportive.
Welcome back, Hurrdat Sports Live, presented by Next Gen Male Medical. That's DBM Ravi Lulla here at Hurrdat Sports HQ. We are joined now. Was he here? I thought he was here a minute ago. Jane, do we have him?
He dropped out.
Okay. I thought I saw him hop in the chat. He's out now. It's okay. DB, how we doing? We doing all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened to Bruntz.
You good there? You all right?
It's kind of an out-of-body experience.
I was like, you doing okay?
I don't know why I didn't try to stop that. I just kind of let it go
Yeah, you just
until
kind
it
of let
died.
it ride for a
Until it
minute.
died down.
It's all right.
It's a lot of weird things. Yeah, I think I hear him.
We have one Michael Bruntz.
I'm
with
right
us.
here.
Hello?
There it is.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Just driving, trying to get to the arena. How are you guys doing?
So how far away were you, Bruntz?
15 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah. Do you know where you're going to park your vehicle?
BC is going to park it wherever he wants. That's the answer.
Oh,
that's right. Brian is driving. Do you feel
We're in
better?
a Honda Ridge line, and BC is ready to back over about anything he has to get to a parking spot. So look
Ooh.
out. Hold on to your butts.
Big Ridge line guy. Bruntz, do you feel better having this interview as the passenger rather than listening to BC as the driver?
Yeah, I was getting gas yesterday when he was on with you guys, so I didn't hear all of it, but I was back in the car for the slander. So
wait,
no slander.
There was no slander.
No slander.
No, from Brian, not you guys.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. He
Fair.
did. That was a little loose for him. I was shocked.
Yeah. I don't know.
I do want to know why you didn't just watch a little Huskers baseball, though.
On the way down?
Yeah.
Because we had to go down for practice.
Oh, okay.
There was
Damon.
Nebraska basketball practice at 11, and then I'd have to drive 2 hours back to Wichita and then 2 hours back to Oklahoma City.
No, but didn't you stay in Wichita the night before after they had played?
Yeah, we had stuff going on Tuesday. Couldn't make it down early enough.
Oh, okay. I think that was the game I was talking about. Was the
Yeah.
Tuesday game.
I don't know, Bruntz. I feel like I shouldn't let you off the hook. I think that sounds like poor planning.
Yeah, we didn't miss much from what I was able to see.
No, apparently Nebraska's pitching staff is pretty good, or Wichita State was hitting with their eyes closed. Boy, they didn't get a lot of barrels on balls, man. Just 2 runs in 2 games.
Yeah, well, faced the minimum for 5 innings out of the bullpen yesterday. That looked all right. It's interesting. Like, is this what they're 11 straight games now, and the lineup that they've been putting out there is not the lineup that they're not playing the team as it was designed to be put together because of injuries. So.
Yeah.
Once they get some pieces back, I mean, they've got the potential to be a little bit scary.
So, okay, I'm not. So baseball
Can sometimes be a little bit different. With some other guys stepping up and playing some roles, could you see guys just staying put for a while versus wholesale? Okay, we're back healthy. Let's do this. It can be a very streaky sport.
It is. And are you talking about you get Jeske back? Like what do you do with Grigo?
Yep. I just don't think Grigo can go away for too long.
No. Well, and even Nunez, who, the average doesn't look great. I don't think he's hit maybe like 1 or 2 balls under 100 miles an hour in the last couple of weeks. Like he's blistering it. So I don't know. It's an interesting discussion. And I think, Grigo was, you don't want to say it was going to be a thing, but, getting him at bats, however they've happened, it's been a good thing, I think, for that lineup.
Oh, that was going to be a thing, Bruntz. I agree.
Oh, I wouldn't say inevitable, but yeah, I mean, they were waiting for that to happen.
It was good to see. I think Max get a good at bat too yesterday as he tries to get his health back. And you're right though; they will have several options.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and interestingly, I think the outfield was kind of the group that at the start of the year, like I kept asking Will about, because you had this just glut of infielders and, they were moving some infielders to the outfield. And, I think they've actually got a pretty decent group out there, especially, when you consider what Moyer's been doing, and he wasn't even in the starting lineup the first couple weeks consistently. So, it's interesting. You think back to last year and just their struggles, with the way that they, offensively the first couple months of the year. I mean, it's the complete opposite this season. And, I think the other thing that's a little bit good to see, Jeter Worthley was really, really tough in the fall, like really tough.
Man,
and
three hits yesterday.
He's got that average up above 300 now. He was on base 5 times yesterday.
He's 100 points in 2 weeks. About 108 percentage points at the plate in 2 weeks.
And I think that's a sign of somebody that's getting comfortable with what he's having to do defensively behind the plate, and also kind of mixing in the hitting piece of it. And the other thing is too, you're no longer seeing, it was almost kind of like, it was like slap hitting, the first couple weeks of the season. And now you're starting to see the power numbers. He's finding more gaps, more barrels. I mean, I think that's all a really good sign there.
God, he attacks the game too. I think it just runs in the family. He's not, I was joking with Benny Mack. He's not short on confidence.
Yeah. Well, and I, there were scouts that would come through during fall ball, and you talk to them and they would say, Worthley was the best looking pro prospect that Nebraska had, and he hadn't even played a college game yet. I mean, I think that's pretty high praise, and it'll be interesting for him because they were going to Michigan this weekend, and obviously he was committed for a long time there before opening things back up. So a little bit of a little bit more of a storyline there too to go with everything.
So against Wichita State, if my numbers are right here, 21 strikeouts to 5 walks over the 2 games. Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, that'll play. That'll definitely play. It's I don't know. I mean, I think there was a little bit of hand wringing on the part of people about what that series was going to be based on what Wichita State did against a really bad Butler team.
Yeah.
And I do think, though, the thing that you have to kind of take away from this 11-game streak is that Nebraska has, played these teams that they should expect to beat. And, in a lot of cases on this streak, I mean, there's a few dicey moments in that main series, but for the most part, they've gone in and really kind of taken care of business and really kind of put it out of, comfortable wins and getting guys at bats and getting into the bench a little bit more than they have been normally.
Yeah, I think the big thing for me, trying to not make it opponent specific with what Nebraska is doing in midweek games is, yesterday they had I think it was a 6-1 strikeout to walk ratio. I think they had 12 Ks, only gave up 2 walks, but then in the 8-1 win, it was 3-1, right? They had the 9 strikeouts and just the 3 walks. So just the ability to throw strikes and miss bats, I think, is encouraging for me, because that hasn't always been the case, but they're starting to really trend in the right direction in terms of establishing some depth.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that I think that I think helps is the starting pitching's been a lot better. And when you look at the types of situations that they're having to bring guys in out of the bullpen, it's to start an inning, not with guys on second and third and 1 out. I think that's helped the young guys a lot. I mean, they always want to go 3-1 strikeout to walk, and they're getting closer to that. Mm-hmm. And I do think it took a little bit of time to figure out some roles. I don't know if they have a closer right now that's absolutely the set in stone guy, whether that's Manel, whether that's Unger, who's been great. So, having a little bit of flexibility there, I think, is pretty good too. Because even yesterday, I mean, with playing the second midweek, you get a little thin in the bullpen. But I mean, Olsen was in there, Ziola was in there. I mean, it looked really good. Especially later in the game.
That's a pretty good bounce back for Jace.
That was a really, you probably don't want to put too much on a appearance in the 8th inning of a game that's 10-1, but him going in there and just really, looking good. That was a really important appearance for him, I think.
I see. That's why I like talking to you. I can just pull randoms and you're like, yeah, I got it.
Like 10-1, just exactly what you said, right? It doesn't seem like much, but I think for him and what I think he's capable of, that was a fantastic outing.
Well, he's a guy too that like you look at some of the situations he got thrown into early in the season. I mean, there's no question about the talent, but it's a tall task to have, be bringing in a freshman with runners on base against teams like Auburn and, that I think he pitched that second weekend too in kind of a close situation. So getting him some work and a little bit less dicey situation was probably a good thing.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I tend to put more value in baseball when things happen in blowouts than I do in other sports. I feel like guys don't throw away at bats. You know what I mean? Like,
I would actually ride with that.
You're not like, it's not like football where you're just like running the clock out. Like guys don't throw away at bats.
Yeah. Well, and you get guys in there that, that's their at bat probably for the week.
Yep.
Like, that's, I think you're right, Ravi. That's a good point.
So like I put a little more stock in that than I would, a guy running for 60 yards in the fourth quarter of a 50 game, right? Like that's just, I think it's a little different, but
yeah.
He's just poking fun at my career. That don't mind him, Bruntz.
I would never.
Let me ask you another sneaky one before we get off or get on to basketball. What do you think what's the trajectory look like this year, do you think, for how they utilize and what they do with Overbeek?
Yeah, I don't know. The thing that's interesting with him, obviously the leadership voice is really important in that lineup, I think. He's definitely the guy driving that bus for this team this year. He's really kind of fighting it right now. I think that's fair to say at the plate. He's kind of went through this streak, kind of this type of a streak last year too, where just, the at-bats didn't look nearly as good. But, the thing that I think that you've gotten in the last, I don't know, couple weeks, Rhett Stokes is just a really valuable player in terms of his ability to play second base, to play third base. And I think at least you have options now at third if, you need to give Overbeek a rest day. I mean, I think that was the idea with him being DH this week, was just go up there and worry about hitting. Don't worry about the stuff in the field. I mean, it's kind of like a half day off, I guess. So he's going to keep getting at bats. He's a switch hitter too, which I think, is going to lead him to be in the lineup more. But, Rhett Stokes has always very quietly been a really good hitter. He fields his position well, and
sitting right at about what, he's between 340, 350 too. I don't know if I get the good hitter part. I don't know if I saw that and so few of at bats. I thought it may take him a little bit. I thought it may take him a little bit of time.
Yeah, people forget he was I think he led the entire country in hitting in JUCO down in New Mexico, like middle of nowhere, New Mexico. He was just, he was hitting everything. But yeah, I mean, that's him coming along quickly, I think, has been a nice development too, if you have to give guys days off or you got guys injured and stuff like that. So I think he'll be a piece of it. Overbeek will still be in there. He's a valuable piece for him.
Let's move on to basketball here. What's the vibe down in OKC?
You'd be surprised. There's a few Nebraska fans down here. Just a few. Just a couple. Guy just earlier rode by on one of those Lime scooters in a Braden Frager jersey, going way too fast.
Wait a second. Be honest though, and I get the symbolism. That's something Frager would probably do himself.
Yeah, no.
Be on a scooter going about a $1.07 if it'd go that fast. No governor, just.
I looked twice just to make sure it wasn't actually him.
Did you make sure it wasn't actually Braden Frager?
But no, it's the vibes down here are good. I'm guessing that Nebraska fans will likely outnumber Troy fans in the arena for this one.
I think that's a good take.
It's Nebraska fans traveled. If they get through to Saturday, I can only imagine what it's going to be like for that second round game.
Are you able to tell, like, mostly positive energy? Any like nervous energy? Like, what are you picking up on anything on there?
Well, I'm still in the car.
There's no PP tucking allowed. We're full guns ablazing going to get this thing, Bruntz.
Yeah, I know. No, I don't get the sense that there's well, I mean, the nervousness is kind of baked in probably, but it seems like there's anticipation. I also haven't gotten out of the car yet down here. BC did find a parking place in case you guys are wondering. But yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty raucous environment. I don't get the sense that there's as much nervousness as you'd expect.
Good.
All right. So, Bruntz, I was talking to Suits about this yesterday, and he gave me a little pushback, and I get it. I know some of our network team was at the presser yesterday. You guys were there, and I said to Jess, I'd be like, God, it'd be nice if, from a national perspective, we get over the winning the first game questions as soon as possible, and she comes back with, gosh, it's a huge story, and it drives me up the wall. And I don't know if this is just my personality or the player or a coach, but I think some of it is listening to Coach Hoiberg all the time talk about like their expectation levels and how they go to work. And I intimated to Suits, man, Nebraska's not just going there to win just one game. They think the expectation levels are just to play through to play on through the weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you think I'm jumping the gun there? He wasn't as, yeah, I hear you. It was more like, I think this is all about this one game. I just don't know. I don't know if I can allow myself to look at it that way, but I could just be being hard-headed.
No, I mean, I think it's tough. It's tough for two reasons. Like, you want to get the first win, you want to kill that storyline, but this is also a team that this is a second weekend type team. That's the thing. And for as much of, let's say they get the job done, they win today and they make it through to Saturday. The stuff is, the storyline is going to be Nebraska killed the storyline about the, being the last team to get the win. That monkey's off your back. But I mean, you also have the ability, I think, to go in and continue the game or continue the tournament. It's not just a one and done type thing for Nebraska. So, I mean, I think the players are well aware of the storylines. They've talked about it a ton. I also think you're probably going to need to, maybe reset things a little bit quickly if you're able to win, to be like, okay, look, we're still in this thing. We're still trying to play through to week 2. So you can kind of do both. I think. I think I don't know. I've never gotten the sense though that the team is okay, we just got to get this one and that's good enough. I think with the way that this season unfolded and the way that they've played, that they have the belief that they can continue beyond just winning today, as they should. I mean, this is a good team.
You're so mild-mannered, you and your partner. What is this rank up there as your favorite parts of the year, or do you treat it like everything else, just Mr. Even-keeled?
No, it's when the lights come on, there's a different energy. There's not many. I don't think there's many events that I've covered that are similar to this. In terms of just the ramp up of just the juice in the building. You know what I mean? You're well aware of what's going on, and how much it matters and the stakes and things like that than I think you are with most events. Old College World Series, I think the 05 World College World Series is probably the best event I've ever covered. And it's kind of similar in that way though, where you're well aware of how every possession matters. Everything has a bigger gravity to it. And it's, with the NCAA tournament, there's so much extra crap that comes along with it too, with the interviews and, you've got the open locker rooms and the public shoot arounds and stuff like that. It's very clear that this is a different animal than what you cover day to day. So, I think as even keeled as maybe BC and I am, I can't speak for him, but I think it's an event that you can definitely feel the magnitude of.
Stop
what about
speaking
what
for
about
me.
What about on a personal level in the sports pantheon?
Me?
Yeah, that's what personal is.
That was a Ravi answer.
I don't know. It's pretty far up there. I mean, I think this would, like, covering a win would be as somebody that covered a lot of bad Nebraska basketball through the years, and covered the lean years of the Hoiberg era. It would be a heck of a story to see him get this win.
Would you, if you weren't working, is this part of this year excite you? Are you opening day baseball guy? Like what? Some people for these next 4 days.
I put it up there. I'm still opening day is probably up there for me. Up towards the top. I think first round of the NCAA tournament's up there too. I'm trying to think what else I would put in there. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of other ones. I think those are the two you kind of set your watch to, I think. So
Ravi has no equal to the U.S. Open in tennis.
That's not even.
Oh, well,
that's like my third favorite major.
No, here's another Masters. The Masters, I can get there with that. That's a good one.
It's like my third favorite major. That's not even
okay.
Wimbledon, Roland Garros, definitely above the U.S. Open.
Australian? Do you stay up late for that?
Yes, he does. He honks at about 5:50 in the morning, telling me that center didn't look good in 114-degree heat.
I mean, he got bailed out by the refs when he was cramping this year. But anyway, so I don't like the Australian just because the hours are brutal. But
not the weather though. He says they're wimps.
Yeah, I just listen. Nobody else cramps. What's center's problem? You know what I'm saying? Like Alcaraz out there running around too. Djokovic is 800 years old. He's running around. He's fine.
No passion at all, Bruntz. None.
Man.
So for me, it is these first 4 days are my favorite thing of the year. Like unequivocally, I don't even think it's particularly close. I don't do the Masters thing like Bruntz does. DB, what's yours?
I like playoff hockey and playoff Major League Baseball, probably.
Ooh, okay. Playoff, yeah, I could see that.
I do like this time of the year with March Madness, but this is kind of what I would prefer all the time. Solitude, multiple games, quad box. Like this is just kind of natural. It just naturally fits my temperament. Lot of games going on.
If you can work the quad box, you got a lot of games going on at the same time. I mean, I think that's a pretty good ingredient for a good event like that, right? Because I mean, even like
and remember the first introduction of like True TV, it was like kind of random. It wasn't in the group settings of the normal sports channels. And now I think it's just quicker and slicker with how they stream and what YouTube TV can do.
Yeah. No, it's everything's set up for you. Everything's in front of you. So I like it.
All right. So you guys are pulling in. How long's the walk to the stadium?
I can see it.
Okay. So
I don't even know if we're in a real parking spot. BC just parked the truck and we're getting out.
All right. Is it a rental?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then parking tickets don't matter. As long as you don't get towed, you're fine.
Well, no, I think they find you. They find you.
Had the ridge line.
Oh, they like hunt you down?
You've never had to do Nebraska basketball's pulling up right in front of us here. You can hear them.
Motorcade.
Yeah. You get like a parking ticket, tolls, they find you.
Really?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I knew with tolls they did. I didn't know with parking tickets they did. What kind of resources are we expending on tracking down parking tickets? That seems maybe a little excessive.
I don't know, it's a Hertz thing maybe, or Avis. They've got a parking ticket, dude.
That's incredible. I mean, that seems like a wasted resource.
They look loose on the bus, guys. I'm just saying.
Oh, nice. Did they get out extra stretchy? Who was the first to get off the bus guy?
Well, I don't know. I'm watching this guy. The bus driver is backing this bus down a ramp and just like he's parking like a Miata or something. This is impressive.
So I think Alex or Sam is going to be the first one to be backing out, getting the footage of them getting off the bus, man. So I'm going to let you go go to work, eat something good for us. Well, you can. It's almost impossible with your diet. But at BC, eat something good for us today, okay, Bruntz?
I will report back.
All right, buddy.
All right. See you guys.
That is Michael Bruntz, Husker 24/7. Appreciate the time as always from one Bruntz and a little cameo from BC as well. Stop speaking for me.
On a personal note, me? They said I can see it, but I can see the downtown skyline, but it's a far walk.
That's not a walk you want to make. We're going to talk to Creg Stephenson coming up next. He covers Troy for AL.com. Get a little inside scoop on the Trojans. That's DB. I'm Ravi Lulla. It's Hurrdat Sports Live.
It's the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Edwards Hyundai. Save up to $7,000 off MSRP on the 2026 Hyundai Palisade Calligraphy all-wheel drive. March Mania deals so right, it almost feels wrong. Score big with these savings. Or finance the 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE all-wheel drive at 0% for 72 months, starting at just $461 a month. Getaway deals this good won't last. Head to Edwards Hyundai today.
We're just exciting. We're really excited about the game, and I think it's going to be a great environment here with us because of our fans. So it's going to be a normal, straight-up game for us.
What has been the talks with this team after the Big Ten tournament, and what kind of conversations have been had in these locker rooms?
Yeah, we just need to keep, all we said is we just keep the walls up, get our principles straight, and in the end, we're going to have the glory. So that's it.
You're listening to Hurrdat Sports Live.
Coming across midcourt, what a feeling for little freshman Javen Colbert. 16 seconds, 15. The Trojan Nation is going absolutely bananas. Georgia Southern, what a one, but it comes to a close tonight. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and the Sun Belt Conference title belongs to the Trojans.
Welcome back, Hurrdat Sports Live. That's DB. I'm Ravi Lulla. We are joined now by Creg Stephenson. He covers Troy as well as all things Alabama for AL.com. Creg, how are we doing this morning?
Doing good. We're kind of close, aren't we?
Yeah. We're just thankful. It's like I can't imagine all your media requests. So we were just like,
yeah,
all right, we're happy to get this thing done, but it's got to be nuts.
Yeah, I think this is the, third or fourth I've done this week. So it happens. There's not very many people that cover Troy. And, I think when I covered South Alabama also, when they played Nebraska in football, I did a bunch of these too. So it's all good.
So does Troy mind sharing? I imagine with what you do in the proximity, what's going on with Alabama's basketball team and who is and who isn't playing. I mean,
It's almost unfair that that's like in the headlines with what Troy's doing. You can't avoid it though, right?
Yeah, it's an interesting landscape in the state. I mean, you got Alabama and Auburn and then kind of everybody else. I would imagine Nebraska and Creighton, it's a similar situation, maybe like that. But yeah, at the same time, I guess there's less distractions and you can kind of fly under the radar a little bit if you're Troy, and everything you do from here on is kind of gravy, I'm sure you guys will bring up Nebraska's never won an NCAA tournament game. Neither has Troy. So, somebody's going to come out of this one feeling pretty good.
Let me ask you something. So we took all these deep dives, a couple of basketball nerds here, and you got to help me. I said, one of the first things I was going to ask you is, this isn't a team where you could just look at stats and it tells the story. I think stylistically you have to watch them play, whether it's, the creativity in the passing game or, not really good athleticism, but very active. There's all these things. But the one that stuck out to me, especially early, everybody goes back to San Diego State and SC, and I get that. But it was a long time ago. This team offensively is vastly different. What happened in kind of this mythical line of demarcation where you guys stopped being so three-point reliant? Because the numbers don't make sense when you watch them, because it's not like a volume three-point shooting team, but you shoot a ton. It's like, what happened? Or is that even accurate? That there was like this point you moved off of the three-point line?
That's absolutely accurate. And they went from a team early in the year that was really having outscore people. They were averaging about 90 points a game, maybe midway through conference play. And I think they've just kind of slowed it down on both ends of the floor. Started working the ball into the paint more, getting Dowd more, Dowd and Jarrell Bellamy, who's a guy who has played more recently with Theo Singh out. Just kind of, especially in the Sun Belt, you don't have a lot of teams with a lot of great size. Marshall was a pretty big team, but for the most part, most teams have one 6'9" or 6'10" guy and then a bunch of 6'7s and 6'6s. So Troy, I think, was able to exploit the fact that they've got three, 4 big guys that can play.
So speaking of Singh and Bellamy, it's a really interesting dynamic. Obviously, Singh had missed several games and Bellamy really started to emerge. How are you expecting them to handle that? Because those are very different matchups between Bellamy and Singh in terms of what Nebraska would kind of try and want to do defensively.
Yeah, it's a good question. I kind of tend to think Bellamy will start just because of the way he's been playing lately. And he made the All-Sun Belt tournament team. I think he had 22 one game and 15 the other, had 6 blocks in one game. And so I think they like the idea of bringing Singh off the bench now because he is a productive guy that can do a lot of different things. That would be my guess. I mean, I may find out in 2 hours that we're wrong, but I think that's what's going to happen. But they will both certainly play a lot. It just gives them more depth, obviously. Because Dowd is going to play virtually the whole game. Cooper Campbell's going to play virtually the whole game. Victor Valdez probably will play virtually the whole game unless he gets in foul trouble. And it gives them goes from probably 7 or 8 guys that can really count on to 8 or 9, with the others being Carrington Keel coming off the bench, and then Austin Cross, the Scott Cross the son, will come in at the guard position. And so in the Sun Belt tournament they really went 7 deep and would play an 8th guy once in a while, but now they've got 8 they can count on, so that helps. But my guess is Bellamy will start, but Singh will certainly play quite a bit.
Creg, let me ask you something, because offensively we were trying to just get into the differences. Bellamy might be the best athlete. He plays much different than Singh. Are you guys willing to trade kind of the versatility, and you get better foul shooting too with the numbers? Are you willing to? How are you trading them both playing versus what you want to give up versus and what their actual strengths are?
Yeah, it's a good point. Like you said, Bellamy's a better athlete. They're certainly concerned with the way Nebraska can shoot, and maybe some bigger guys that can get out on the perimeter to guard. But yeah, it's an interesting trade-off because really they were kind of struggling a little bit late in the regular season. I think they had lost 4 out of 6 going into the conference tournament, and obviously once Bellamy got in the lineup, maybe they played a little bit better. But it's an interesting trade-off. I do think that Scott Cross really trusts Theo Singh, though. He's a guy that's played a lot of basketball for them the last 3 years, so I expect to see a lot of him.
You brought up Victor Valdez, who is a fascinating basketball player because he's got this seemingly really high basketball IQ, really good passer, great court vision, turns the ball over a ton though, like pretty loose with the basketball, not really an elite level scorer, but still gets about 15 a game. Like he's a very interesting basketball player. How in an ideal world would Troy use him if they're to get a win today?
Yeah, he's kind of the cleanup, dirty work guy. He'll come in and get an offensive rebound. He's very quick getting to the basket, and like you said, he turns the ball over a lot. He also will foul the heck out of you, so he can get in trouble sometimes. But when he's really very much a complimentary player. Even though you're right, he averages 15 a game. He and Dowd average the same number of points a game, and he's not a great 3-point shooter. But he, like I said, he's kind of that dirty work cleanup guy, and he gets a lot of second chance points, a lot of garbage points, and that sort of thing. And so that's what I expect his role to be. They run through Dowd, obviously. Really good athlete, can get out, and he even for a 6'10" guy can shoot the three if he needs to. And obviously Cooper Campbell running the point, but yeah, Valdez is definitely he's the kind of guy that obviously at a place like Troy, he's going on the best players, but I could see him being a really good sixth man on a bigger conference team.
Man, it's such a weird team because I look at Dowd and he's so active, the movement and how he kind of navigates the floor without the ball. He's such a crafty rebounder. I watch you watch these guys and you look at the offensive rebounding numbers. It's not like you just get it up on the glass and go get it. Like there's something to the way you guys clean the glass, and it starts with him. What is?
Go ahead.
What is it that allows them to be so good at that?
Yeah, I think it's just being smart, experience. He was the only starter back from last year, and you're right. They'll get a lot of a missed shot, and maybe not the first guy that touches it winds up with a rebound. Well, they'll tip it out to the backcourt, and the Campbell brothers get a lot of rebounds that way. And yeah, I just think he's a guy that has been in this system for 3 years, and he's a semi-local guy. Dothan is about an hour from Troy, so it means a lot to him to play at Troy. And I just think he's just a very active, plays hard. Is what I can say.
How do you guys navigate, or maybe you don't? I'm fascinated. How do you guys navigate like the seemingly lack of what I would call athleticism, but you still play a certain style? What's that been like when you guys run up against quote unquote more athleticism?
Yeah, it has hurt them at times. There's no question about it. I kind of wondered once I got in the Sun Belt tournament what that was going to do. And because you're right, the offense, if you get a team that is really just loaded defensively, they can go into periods where they basically don't score. The good thing about them is, with the exception of Bellamy when he's in the lineup, everybody can shoot free throws. I think everybody, if you have Sang in there, I think everybody's at least a 75% free throw shooter. So if you can get the basket and draw a foul, they're going to make it most of the time.
As you kind of sit there and think about the matchup, what does a game look like? How does the game play out for Troy if they're in a position to win this thing late?
Yeah, I think they're going to keep it in the 60s. Like I said, get to the free throw line and make their free throws. Get in the not necessarily get them into foul trouble, but make them foul you, that sort of thing. Because I think that's where Troy has an edge over a lot of people. And if one of the Campbell brothers, Kobe and Cooper is the point guy, and Kobe's more of a spot up shooter. If one of those guys gets really hot from three, that helps. Obviously, they've both had games where they've made 8 or 9 threes in a game. And, I know, like we were saying before, Troy's not really trying to do that as much as they were early in the year. Man, if one of those guys gets loose and gets hot and makes, 3 or 4 in about a 5 or 6 minute stretch, that's going to be huge for them. But I do think a lower scoring game is better for Troy.
Yeah, that's interesting. I kind of pegged the score, and I put
I put Troy at like the 68-69 range. So it seems like we're kind of vibing with where they're at if they're playing the way that they want to play. Safe to say the first one to 65 probably wins this game, even though I think Nebraska's capable. Like, they'll put 80 out there easily, but safely for how Troy wants to play if they're going to win. Is that kind of the mid 60s where you're putting this thing?
Yeah, I would say if it gets into the 70s, it's a little dicey for Troy. But yeah, if they can keep it a low scoring game, that helps for sure.
That is our guy, Creg Stephenson. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate the time and the insight, and well, I'm sure we'll talk to you again at some point soon.
Sounds good. You guys have a great one.
Thanks, Rick.
That is Creg Stephenson from AL.com.
At least we're not crazy.
Get a little. I'll say it's validating to be like, yeah, I think a lot of what we thought about Troy, I think, is accurate. I think. I mean, they're smart if they start Bellamy because he's a worse matchup for Rink.
He can't shoot free throws. Rink's got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, and I think Bellamy can get him in foul trouble. Just athletically, Singh and Rink aren't totally different players.
Nope.
Like I think that's despite Singh probably being a better overall basketball player, I think Troy is better with Bellamy in there, and I think it's a little bit worse matchup for Nebraska as well.
I think I'm going to stay with my score. I'm 82, 83, 69.
Okay. I think that's very plausible.
Yeah, you're gonna be sweating that line.
I'd probably do just a little lower. I'm thinking like 78, 63, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna quibble over a few points here or there.
He did bring up a good point, and that's why I wanted to ask about the difference between Bellamy and Singh is Bellamy can't shoot free throws.
Yeah.
And Singh can. So
down the stretch, you very well might. Like if it's at all close.
But they shoot a good foul percentage as a team.
Yeah. Bellamy just brings a dynamic that they don't have otherwise. Like even Dowd as probably the second best athlete on the team, he's not really a shot blocker. He's not bouncy in the same way. Like he's a good athlete. Bellamy's a very good athlete. Yep. Like Nebraska doesn't have a front court athletic matchup for Bellamy. I would say they do for Dowd. Dowd and Berke aren't in different worlds athletically. Like they're in the same neighborhood, even if Dowd has a little bit of an edge there. And that's just not the case for Bellamy. So I think that'll be really interesting to see how they play those minutes. I also think it'll be really interesting. Like you could get like Valdez can really be he's a guy you could take advantage of if you're Nebraska.
He gives me like, LA Fitness hoops vibes.
Yeah, like he's loose with it. Like he's gonna do some cool stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Victor Valdez is gonna do some cool stuff, but he is loose with it. It's a lot of Jekyll and Hyde with Victor Valdez. Like there's games like I was going through his game logs.
And I know they got good games at LA Fitness. Don't be over there.
They got good run, but you probably don't want that guy playing in the NCAA tournament. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference there. I was going through his game logs after I watched the tape on Troy, and there's a bunch of like 4 turnovers, 6 turnovers, 4 turnovers, 5 like there's a bunch of
it's
those.
What he tries to
he tries a bunch of stuff.
Like
and he's not a good ball handler.
Yeah, there will be at least one behind the back attempt probably.
He is, and there's going to be not just behind the back, but let me get up here a second. There's going to be let me get the rock here. Let me go here. So we got this one. Not only is there going to be some behind the back, but there's going to be like some of these like going like real wide around and like trying to pass. Yeah, Rico, get in here so I can pass you the rock. There's going to be some.
He's so weird.
Get over here so we can get the camera.
No, he's trying to make sure that people can
so you're going to
get
you're going to get some of these where you're just like way wide out here, and he's like trying to like wrap around and put the English on it, and then there's definitely going to be like he's looking, whoop, do one of these. Like he's pretty loose with it, and so there's going to be like. If you're in Nebraska, you have to take advantage of those turnovers because you're going to get 4 to 6 of them most likely.
And Nebraska is going to have to kind of tighten it up because they've gotten extremely loose the last 3 weeks with turning over the basketball as they plummeted in their ball security stats the last third of the season.
Their ball security and their offensive efficiency has plummeted right there with it. So if they can control and take care of the basketball, I feel like their offensive efficiency stats will come back up as well.
I'm a little thrown. I hate to schedule or subject change because it's of course not what I do. QB Lace, are you serious? You're getting Domino's after we're on the way home to the game? Why?
Is he in OKC?
No, is he
coming out to hang out with us?
No, he's coming from work, I think, this morning.
Oh.
And he said he's going to stop at. Did I read that right? That has to be a typo. Why I'm not hating on Domino's.
I said, don't be a hater.
I'm not. If we were going to get pizza in a pinch, Caleb would pick Domino's.
They've got some good options.
Yeah, he said, "Give me getting Domino's pizza on the way home from work before the game."
QB
of all the things,
he's got a 5-team parlay going. Ohio State, Nebraska, South Florida, Whiskey, and Michigan State, all on the money line.
$50 for 33.80.
Yeah, that's a good payout. It was a little was that like 625 or 6? Yeah, it's got to be like about plus 625.
That's more than I thought, but because the
he wins
two games,
that, he can get next level pizza.
The only two games that he's taking that have smaller than a 4.5 point spread are Ohio State and South Florida.
Yeah,
so the money lines have to be exorbitant.
Yeah, they must be. That's probably why it's not more plus. I mean, that's a lot for a 5-team parlay. Plus 600 is actually not that much. Like that's a lot of favorites.
No, 330.
I know, but 50 to 300 is going to be like plus 600.
Oh yeah,
right?
you're talking about getting 6-1 back in this money.
Yeah. So I mean, that's not crazy for a 5-team parlay. 5-team parlay, you should be probably getting.
Oh, he said it's right by his work.
That makes sense. Listen, there's some good. They got some good deals. They got
it was just a weird.
They got coupons.
Like it's
coupons. I should have more
coupons. I was processing through coup d'etat.
Q.
Damon, there's too many cameras for you to be swinging that golf club.
I would say, if you murder me, you will get convicted.
Look, if you kill Ravi, just don't tell me. All right.
Well, my buddy goes. He must be. He's catching up a little bit late. He goes. Been to next gen now, and now you're a Q word expert. Funny man, you. I see. Yeah, that was a debacle. He says y'all are wild.
Yeah, Q word like coupon.
Yes,
coupons.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what you meant, right?
Yeah, he must. So he's so QB. He's third shift.
Yeah,
and he wants. I guess that would be like me coming home from work late.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pizza.
That makes sense.
I get breakfast.
You're always trying to get breakfast, though.
I am, but just usually not at breakfast hours. But I mean, if it's 10 o'clock, is still in the breakfast.
I think so. Yeah.
Realm. So he went with pizza.
Listen, no hating on that. I love.
My man's gonna be having pizza and beer at. No, wait. Is he our guy that doesn't drink anymore?
No, I thought that was Ken. I thought that was Kenny.
One of them, but
I don't know.
Kegs and eggs.
Yeah.
Does Domino's have a breakfast pizza?
I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think a lot of the chains do a breakfast pizza.
Must be because of keeping eggs.
Yeah.
Just doesn't fit with what else they do.
Yeah, inventory wise, it probably doesn't make a ton of sense.
I mean, how expensive is it going to be though?
I don't know. I don't run a pizza restaurant.
Which, by the way, I need to make sure Miss Nancy's got my egg stash.
Yeah, how many eggs do you have to buy?
3 dozen.
How long is that going to last you?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? That's not bad.
Maybe.
That's not crazy.
I'm gone 3 of them. So 2 weeks. If it was like, I'm eating probably 3 times. I'm eating 18 eggs a week.
Jack said he started the day with grits, sausage, gravy, and eggs. He says Cattleman's tonight.
Listen, grits.
I love grits.
Is sensational.
Little,
Jack, you a cheese and grits guy?
I love a cheesy grit.
You can put anything in there. Just don't tell me you're a sugar and your grits guy.
I'm a big cheesy grits guy.
Yeah. He says he went sausage too.
Yeah, give me like some andouille sausage in there. Maybe I'll do some shrimp and grits.
No, I like traditional. Shrimp and grits is fine.
Yeah.
But I'm eating that for lunch.
Oh yeah.
If it's
fine.
breakfast time, I want a breakfast protein.
So, and not andouille sausage, like regular sausage.
I think andouille is more for me. Goes in like my jambalaya or gumbo. I wouldn't just do andouille to be doing andouille.
I usually do the shrimp and grits with the shrimp and the andouille in the
most of it for me. You want like real talk?
What's that?
I love breakfast sausage.
Yeah.
So
Usual
if I'm
breakfast
eating
sausage and
sausage
everything.
for breakfast,
Yeah.
I like breakfast sausage.
Yeah, the QBAs, the cheddar grits are great. Yeah.
Okay.
They're good.
So apparently Dank hasn't forgot about that.
What Dank say?
Well, I let that that thing go.
Oh yeah,
that's a long time ago.
You know, it's all right.
Why don't you guys forget something every now and again? It's fine. Like we don't have to just keep carrying the on-running jokes.
If I want like a sweeter breakfast item like that, I go cream of wheat. I'll go if I want cinnamon sugar. I know you always make fun of me. Cream of wheat's good, man. I don't know what to tell you. And it's not significantly different than grits, so quit acting like it's a big deal.
It's way different.
No, it's not.
You the same guy that's telling me that hash browns taste like mashed potatoes?
No, that's different.
Okay.
Cream of wheat and grits are very similar. Very similar.
No.
Yeah. 100%. I'll do sweet with my cream of wheat though.
I like the so Jack's going with Jack, is sausage your breakfast protein choice? No, I don't vacuum seal my eggs, but if I hard boiled them and I wanted to keep them in the fridge without smelling up my fridge, I would.
I could see you like vacuum sealing your grits though. Just get like.
Jack, did you drive to OKC?
Yeah, he did. He said 9 hours from where he's at.
God, he just got in a rig and left, huh?
Corn Raider says 3-day-old shrimp in your grits. Where's day-old shrimp when we need them?
Day-old shrimp.
Day-old shrimp.
Yeah, I have 3 brackets to do.
Yeah, you gotta get rocking.
Yeah, and Zoe has parent-teacher conferences at 10:20.
Rocking and rolling. What are we doing here?
I'll give you one rapid fire.
Let's do it right now. Let's get your bracket done right now.
Well, I'm not going to pick my name, but I'll go through it real quick.
I mean, you're going to be the one guy that you're not going to enter our bracket challenge.
I'm going to do it. I promise.
You've got.
He's just not going to tell you the name.
You got parent-teacher conferences in 20 minutes. You got to do it now, or you're not going to do it. You're going to run out of time.
My bracket name will be.
I mean, it took me like an hour to figure mine out.
Just give me the 2-1. Just call it the 2-1.
Nice.
Okay, so put it in there. Put the 2-1 in there.
Well, I don't have the link.
I've said it in the chat like 12 times.
Like I'm paying attention.
I know you're not. It's okay. We'll get you set up here, DB, so you can make sure you're part of the bracket.
All right, I got it.
You good?
Yeah, it won't let me click on it, though.
You might have to copy paste.
I don't know how to do that.
All right, hold on. Where do you want me to send it to you?
dbenning21@gmail.com.
Okay. We're going to do this live on the air.
We're just going to whip through my bracket?
Absolutely.
All right.
That way you've
You know what? I'll take it.
Got one done.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
We just want to make sure you get one done. All right. So it's coming to dbenning21@gmail.
And we're literally going to fill out this bracket in 2 minutes.
Yep, live on the air.
This is fantastic.
It's good for you. You know, it's gut reactions. That's the way to do this. You don't want to overthink it. You're like Rico. You just want to do it purely on vibes. What are you doing? What is that?
Austin came in and yelled at him. He said something.
What's he yelling at you for? You have a mic. Talk to me.
He's okay. First off, calm down.
Quit giving me hand signals that don't mean anything.
He didn't yell at me. He's just saying that, if you want, their videos and previews to go up, that we got to get going because he's also got to get to the bar.
I understand this. He's going to do this in 2 minutes right here.
All right.
We're going to knock it out. We will be out by 10:05 at the latest.
I'm going to time you.
I've joined the group successfully.
All right. You're in the group. Let's go. All right. Duke versus Siena. That's easy.
Duke.
Ohio State, TCU.
TCU.
St. John's, Northern Iowa.
St. John's.
Kansas, Cal Baptist.
Kansas.
Louisville, South Florida. Ooh, it's a tough one. There's a pause.
Louisville.
Ooh, he's zagging. Michigan State, North Dakota State.
Michigan State.
UCLA, UCF.
UCLA.
UConn, Furman.
UConn.
Florida, Prairie View.
Florida.
Clemson, Iowa.
Iowa.
Vanderbilt, McNeese.
Vandy.
Nebraska, Troy.
Nebraska.
North Carolina, VCU.
VCU.
Illinois, Penn.
Illinois.
St. Mary's, A&M.
St. Mary's.
Houston, Idaho.
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 Houston.
Iowa State, Tennessee State.
You flipped over to the right.
Yep.
Hang on.
I was saying you're clicking these as we're going, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Iowa State.
Santa Clara, Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Virginia, Wright State.
Virginia.
Miami, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Miami, Ohio. Excuse me. Alabama, Hofstra.
Bama.
Akron, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
St. Louis, Georgia.
St. Louis.
Michigan, Howard.
Michigan.
Purdue, Queens.
Purdue.
Miami, Missouri. The Florida variety this time.
Miami, Missouri. Give me. I'm gonna go. Miami.
Gonzaga, Kennesaw.
Zags.
BYU, Texas.
BYU.
Arkansas, Hawaii.
Arkansas.
Wisconsin, High Point.
Wisconsin.
Villanova, Utah State.
Oh, what did I pick there? I have notes. What did I pick there? I am going with. Come back to that.
Okay, Arizona, Long Island.
Arizona.
All right, Villanova, Utah State, your last first rounder.
What's the line right now?
Let's see.
I know we're Austin is furious. He's like, damn it, DB.
Is that his voice?
No.
I'm more of a sausage guy, though.
1.5, Utah State.
Yeah, give me the Ags. That offensive tempo may be too much.
Okay. All right. Duke, TCU.
Duke.
St. John's, Kansas.
St. John's.
Louisville, Michigan State.
Michigan State.
UCLA, UConn.
UConn.
All right, I got to try and remember who all you picked. Florida, you pick Iowa?
Yes.
Florida, Iowa.
Florida.
Nebraska, Vanderbilt.
Vandy.
VCU, Illinois.
Illinois.
St. Mary's, Houston.
Houston.
Iowa State, Kentucky.
Iowa State.
Virginia, Tennessee.
Virginia.
Bama, Texas
Bama.
Tech. All right.
Michigan.
There we go.
Purdue.
Purdue, Zags.
Gonzaga.
Arkansas, Wisconsin. I know who you want to pick here.
Can't do it. Arkansas.
Really?
Yep.
Utah State, Arizona.
Arizona.
All right. Now we've got Duke, St. John's.
Duke.
UConn, Michigan State. I believe that's what we have. Then we have Florida, Vandy.
Florida.
Illinois, Houston.
Houston.
All right. I believe we are at
Iowa State.
Iowa State. And we've got Bama, Michigan.
Michigan.
All righty. And we're at Gonzaga, Purdue.
Gonzaga.
And Arkansas versus Arizona.
Arizona.
All right. Duke, UConn.
UConn.
Then we've got Florida. You said Houston?
Yep. I'm going
Old Dominion.
I'm gonna go Florida.
All right. Michigan's Iowa State.
Iowa State.
And then at the top, we've got Arizona, Purdue. Or Arizona, Gonzaga or Purdue?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Over
All right.
Gonzaga.
Your final four is Arizona, UConn, Florida, and Michigan.
Iowa State.
Or Iowa State. All right. So we got Arizona, Iowa State.
Yep. Arizona.
UConn, Florida.
Florida.
All right. Florida, Arizona.
Correct.
Who do we got?
Arizona.
Arizona to win it all.
And it's going to be 159 points.
There we are done at 10:04, Rico. What did I say? That is the show for today. Don't forget to, if you want to be able to have that kind of energy, speed through things like that, or maybe take a little bit more time, give our friends over at Next Gen Male Medical a call, 402-614.
I'd like to take a little more time.
9700. Depends on what it is. If you're hopping a fence, you want to do it quickly. If you're doing some other stuff, maybe a little slower.
Is it okay to play the break music?
Yes.
You can play the end the show music, Shane. Give them a call, 402-614-9700. Make sure you come hang out with us. We're headed to Hurrdat Sports Bar and Grill. I'll be there right at 11 when they open up. We'll be watching the games. Nebraska will be at 11:40. It's a great way to spend a little long lunch break or just take a half day. Come hang out with the crew over at Hurrdat Sports Bar and Grill over in La Vista. That's DB. I'm Ravi Lulla. Don't forget, fill out your bracket like we just did with DB, and we will be back tomorrow for more Hurrdat Sports Live.
Just win, baby.